I know it's definitely it's been 2 weeks. It feels like it's been like forever. It's only been like 14 days, but it feels like it's been 21 days technically. Feels like it's been forever.
It's been way too long.
Been too long.
Like I haven't seen this ship in decades.
It's because Baldur's freaking Gate, man. Baldur's Gate came out and just stopped the majority of like games for like 2 weeks.
Oh my God, Zero, you're dating the stream. Yeah,
Dating the stream. Oh.
Oh,
someone's
no.
gonna see this and be like, "Wow, Baldur's Gate, what the hell is that?"
God, researching Baldur's. Oh my God, like someone like is looking back like 10 years in the future. They're like, Baldur's Gate. Haven't heard that name in years. They go back and look at it.
Baldur's Gate
just came out. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 4 just came out. It took 10 years.
No, dude, it would.
Probably.
No shot. Baldur's Gate 4 is coming out within the next 10 years.
Yeah,
no
and the
way.
next thing that's gonna come out, you know for a fact the next thing that's gonna come out is Divinity 3.
There's gonna be another Divinity like 2 years from now, and then there's gonna be a Divinity 4.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah,
never make a
Divinity
Baldur's Gate again.
3 sounds really
no,
good.
they'll make Baldur's Gate 3.5, and he'll go from Baldur's Gate 3.5, and then you'll have a Baldur Finder 1 off the 3.5
Baldur
version.
Finder. You have to find Baldur.
Yeah, that's the mission.
You have to help make his gate. At the very end of the game, it's gonna say, "You made Baldur's Gate," and then the credits roll.
And no. And at the very end of the game, Morbius just starts playing.
The entirety of the movie just plays.
Yep.
Nah, dude. Ironically, that was an amazing movie.
Morbius 2 is gonna be playing at that time.
Morbius 2. Dude, last year's Morbius 2. You can only find it by completing a special side quest where you help Morbius. You help him rediscover his morb. And then you get a hidden cutscene. It's like 2 hours long of Morbius 2. Did they ever do anything with that? I heard they were gonna make a second one.
And we are also in space. How did we get here? Does someone want to tell us how we got here?
So we left the Hunger Games.
Thank you.
Essentially.
And we yeehawed a ship. And
I gotcha. I can get a more uncomprehensive review. So we doodle around with the mechanic man, right? We were doing stuff with him, prepping for the stream and everything. Turns out they airdropped us some robots. Really cool, really nice of them. They didn't think that one through though. So we went to the robot fight and shot a bunch of little drones. That was awesome. Did a couple mech punches. That was also awesome. And then eventually we swept the legs of the wolf mech and annihilated them. So, and then the wolves, they were also their team was doing their fight. They won. They came over to us with their own mech, and we did some scheming. We did some hatching, and we're like, okay, these mechs suck, right? They're gonna have power for another like 3 hours. We have to make use of these quick. They have a self-destruct sequence. So we went to the gate area where with basically where we leave, right? The gate area that's supposed to have a ship to let us leave. And we're like, all right, this is all or nothing plan. We're gonna throw the mechs at them and hope they explode and just nuke them, and just hope that solves the problem, and then we can just walk right on past. And it worked. It went freaking swimmingly. They had no idea. They thought they were gonna get punched. Instead they got nuked. And then like alarm started blaring, so we sprinted past, broke into the ship, and left. With totally no consequences, right?
So where's your passport? Where's your driver's
totally
license?
no consequences, right?
Where's that driver's license?
Wolf's got him, right? Right?
Y'all escaped prison. Where's your license?
Where's that?
I don't know.
license?
Are you a
It's in my
cop?
pocket.
You a cop?
I am everyone.
Are you
everyone.
saying a police force has shown up?
A police force is here.
No one even knows you're in space.
Drake, it's our time.
Exactly.
We have to comment.
You got a giant ship.
Drake, we have to commandeer their ship and then
We're heading to the
Mhm.
Wolf home planet, I believe it was the plan.
Yeah, but where was it? Well, let me see what I named it again.
I don't
was
know
like-
what the plan is.
Mhm.
Where you gonna go? You're gonna go drop off the wolves. It's their planet. You're
Oh,
free.
yeah, I'm
Your
down with
characters are
that.
finally free after being put in through such chaotic everything. Okami Arufa.
Okay, get
That's
the
it. It's Okami Arufa 7. You were going to the Okami Arufa 7 planet.
Oh my
You
god.
speak with any of the, You speak with any other people on the way. As you make your way, what do you all say to each other?
Dude, I just gotta peer
I
out the
mean,
window.
Bach is relaxing in the master bedroom, so
Doing nice. Okay. First of all, we need to figure out what to do with the salon. We gotta figure out a place to put up. We could shove him into one of these lockers.
Why
Things
is
like
Bach
that.
alone on the second floor?
Oh, well.
no. The old Chiark is that needs to be gone.
Oh, there we go.
I say no. Bach is on the floor where everyone else is. It's just the old Chiark that is no use. I just put on the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go with Drake and give him like some like hushed whispers. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Drake, let's go into the locker area.
Oh, whoa? Oh, whoa?
I gotta make sure the signs are there.
You wanna
Mhm.
go in the locker?
But Drake, what are we gonna do with the slug? I'm kind of scared of him. Scared of him. He's eating things. I don't know what to do.
Uh,
Where are we gonna put him? We can't put him in our room. Too many people for that. Oh, where we gonna put him?
you put them in your. How much space do you have in your bag?
I'm not shoving in my bag. You know how many. You know how much how many reagents are in there. He's gonna eat everything.
Oh, you're the one that decided to bring him along.
Everything. I know. I didn't think hard enough. I was hoping he'd just huck about someone and then like he'd be gone. But it never really got to that.
And why did you huck him at someone?
We never got someone to huck him at. It never really came up.
We can't exactly just put him outside. This is an airlock, right? Right?
Yeah.
There's...
Yeah.
Okay. So we could. Is there like a lever that you like opens the?
Yeah. I'd say this whole area right here is essentially like an airlock, essentially.
We just
Oh, dear.
jettison them out.
Do we just? Do you want to just shove him out then?
Okay, yeah. Wait,
Okay.
we'll put him down. We'll tell him he's going to a fun place. And we'll huck him into space.
Tell him we're going to the space station upstate.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock this door and leave. Yeah, I'm unlocking this part of the airlock.
Chink, chink. It opens up perfectly fine, as if the ship was actually in mint condition.
Hell yeah.
No, let's see. I saw.
What are you?
What?
You just open the door, and everyone just gets sucked out.
Thump.
What are you two doing?
You do notice the door, the hallway to the outside door seems to be open at the moment.
Okay. Ash is like sweating bullets. He's like, okay. So that I wasn't planning on bringing the slime like with us. Told me to sort of stay there. We're just gonna hug him out the airlock, and I think he'll be fine.
And imagine that thing can survive without 0 air, and gets a hold of something that's worse than everything else that it can get a hold of with us. And comes back because you threw it out the airlock.
Listen, we'll just tell him he's going on an adventure.
You would recall that you found them in an airlocked container.
We'll just hug him out of there, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
I just really
And
don't
if
want
he
to deal with him.
comes back,
well, how is he gonna come back? I mean,
How's he
we
gonna
should
come back? He's in space. You know how big space is?
also
And
he can't,
as you're gonna like put their hands down, like it's like this big.
he can't exactly make himself go in a different direction. He's just gonna keep floating in one
He's gonna
direction.
float.
and
You gotta
if
make.
someone hits him and he bounces off,
That's their problem, not.
That's
and
it.
goes in a
That's their
direction.
problem.
and eventually catches up to us.
Well, we're gonna be going not in a straight line all the
It
time.
does know
We can
all of
avoid
you
them, we're gonna-
guys.
Eventually, it could catch up to us. You don't realize this.
It does know all of you guys' names after talking with you all.
I haven't talked to it.
Ash has talked to it.
Giving out insider information.
It also knows where you're going too.
How does
Yeah,
it know where
just-
we're going?
It's a party member right now. It knows what y'all are doing. It's there with you all.
This is a traveling NPC. It's a
That's weird.
Troubling NPCs are more troubling when they aren't in your party.
Hofar just walks out at this point from a room, but just goes, guys, find a container that you can keep it in, or make one. You're literally a genius scientist with vials. Figure it out, bud. And then
Put
just
it
goes
in the
back into her
traffic
room.
cone.
Why here? Put in the traffic cone. You know what? Does the traffic cone have space in it?
Yeah, remember you hollowed it out. You removed the
Would
flamethrower.
be-
You removed the flamethrower from it.
That would be really nice, actually.
Here, I'll go get. I'll go.
Actually, yeah. Let's see. Does it have any like wheels on it?
Yeah, the traffic cone has tank wheels. Remember?
Yeah, it's
That's
tank
right.
treads.
It's got tank treads. I'm just gonna jam like a bar in one of its tank treads. Just actually no. Yeah, I just want to take like one gear out of it, so one of the tank treads doesn't work.
I like to remind you this thing is sentient. As you approach it, it does remember you and say, "What is next order?"
Damn. Oh, this, yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
says,
okay.
what is next order? Awaiting next orders.
Open. Does that
It
work?
opens the top, and you just see like the top half of the traffic cone just like pop off like a pop cap.
Perfect. Like, okay. And then when I tell you seal, close it and don't open unless I give the order to open. Got it?
That is current objective.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we got a place for him. We gotta pick him up and cram him in there.
Yeah.
It'll be like a suit of armor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mech pilot ooze.
Pilot ooze.
You
Yeah.
see the ooze currently consuming various rations that are in the kitchen. Only the fleshy ones, though. No vegetables for him. He seems to be just kind of. It's not even like eating. It's more like you just kind of see like a goo tendril kind of reach out, and it just the food just kind of gets absorbed into the tentacle, as if you were throwing a stone in jelly, and then you just see the food in some way just travel to the center near the brain of the ooze.
Yeah. Okay. Like, hey, buddy, how's it going in here?
It reaches
You're
out to
grabbing-
touch you.
Yeah, like, see, you're grabbing a snack.
As it, do you let it touch you?
Yes.
It touches you, and you feel that similar connection from, like, it to yourself, and it says, "Hi! Ozzy's been very happy here. Lots of rations. It's been so nice to be out of that container. I've gotten to see so much in the world. It's been, well, I'm basically freshly born, but it's really enlightening to see. All these new colors and sounds and sights. This was so awful being in a dark container for so long. It's really nice to see you again."
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Proceed
we-
to shove into container.
So you understand that it's gonna be dangerous on this journey, right? Like, it's not
Ozzy
gonna be all.
Ozzy
doesn't
look.
really-
You kind of see him. His like he reaches out like a second tendril, not to communicate, but to like rest it like assuringly on your like chest, and he says, "It's okay. You freed Ozzy from the container, so Ozzy will protect you. The best I can do is to help you along your way. I know it'll be dangerous, but I was basically just born. The least I can do is, well, make sure you keep on living too, just like me."
Yeah, but what about you, Ozzy? What about your safety and well-being?
You saved Ozzy
I'm
from
worried
that
about
dark container. Ozzy owes you his life.
Okay. This is the thing. I'm worried. I'm worried about you, dude. I'm worried about you getting like a stray laser shot or something.
It puts a
Then-
third tendril on
it all
your
gets
chest reassuringly. It says, "It's okay. Ozzy's ready to be useful again. Ozzy's ready to keep on trucking in the world."
Okay.
He just kind of like pats
Yeah,
you with
Ozzy.
his like third tendril.
Is there a... give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. he sort of. Yeah. As gonna grab the little like ooze tendrils. And he's like,
What's the
Alright, Ozzy.
what's the hold on, where's the here we go. He's
take the pharmacy.
it's
alright,
the
Ozzy.
plus 0.
we're gonna need a place for you to stay though, so I'm gonna.
I can stay with
Uh,
you, my friend. I trust you.
Yeah, you need your own living quarters though. Follow me, dude.
It kind of
I'm gonna-
latches. You see it kind of like sticks on you as the further you kind of move away from it. He just kind of like it kind of like pulls him off the oven that he was on at the moment, and he kind of like dangles a little bit before like attaching to your leg.
Okay, and I'm going to bring him into here. And I'm gonna set him down. I'm be like, okay, this is your new home, Ozzy. Nice and comfy. And that's your
You put
bed
him
right
in the
there.
fucking bathroom.
Oh,
I have seen many. It kind of says, "This seems like a laboratory. I've seen many flesh particles that seem to leave this area. At least it was back in the lab. Many flesh particles left this area."
I'm not sure what that means, but all right, yeah.
They dispose of
People
organic
won't.
material in here.
Yeah, dude. Go to town. So yeah, just when we all go to our rooms, this is where you go, Ozzy. And yeah, that's it. We'll go explore the new where we're heading next.
You just see it like it goes on top of like where the toilet's kind of like the little thing in the toilet. It doesn't actually use water because it's a space. It goes to space after it leaves, so it's just a void of a
Oh, yeah.
toilet.
Okay.
So he just kind of like
Just a little
it goes up and just kind of like it kind of sits on the toilet lid itself, and you're just gonna see begin to almost relax a little bit as you see his ooze that was kind of like almost standing up tall, just slowly begins to flatten out more and more, as if he is laying down in a way that you are unsure of how an ooze lays down, but it is flattening out considerably on the toilet seat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the door, and as you can, yeah, as you can see, I'm just gonna put a sign, take like a little sticky note to the door, like really high up, and just put D D do not disturb.
The D&D room.
The D&D
so,
room.
so as I just put out, so you talked to Ozzy,
Okay.
and you decided to put him in the bathroom instead of either out the airlock or into the cone.
Wait, it's only one of the bathrooms. And like, I don't know, he was really sad. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest, we're just gonna leave him on whatever planet we go to next.
I don't want to wake up, go to the bathroom, and just see an ooze looking at me.
Yeah, no, that's why I put
Guys,
Ryan here.
why the fuck is there an ooze in the bathroom?
Wrong bathroom! That's the non-ooze bathroom!
But
This
We
is
only
the ooze
have
bathroom.
one.
we only have the one bathroom.
These are doors! These are walls!
Why?
There is walls there. Yeah, there's two
These are
bathrooms.
walls, there's two bathrooms. I put them in the small one.
Yeah, well, he got out.
He's
Get out of
chilling
the
right there.
kitchen. He's just chilling there. He's fine. Just don't just. I
So,
put a little sign on the door.
come here often.
You can see like a bit of like the thing is, even though
That's
they're
a
two
toilet
separate
buddy.
bathrooms, like even though they're two separate bathrooms, there is that like that little gap. Like that's like a good like about 6-inch gap between the two bathrooms. And you just see like a little bit of like ooze that just seems to be like chilling on the floor underneath the stall of the other bathroom.
I thought they were walls. No.
I'm gonna
It's like a
wash my hand, walk outside. So there's a gap.
I didn't look down that far.
It's a bathroom stall. There's
Yeah.
gaps underneath.
It's a
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's big gaps at the
It's
bottom.
to provide an escape in case of
put-
emergencies.
You put
Yeah.
Ozzy in the bathroom.
He'll be fine in there. He'll be fine.
I'm
You
going
guys
back to
will be
my room.
fine.
Jesus Christ.
You see,
fine.
on your way back, you see a very open and wanting, turret-looking traffic cone that seems to just be open and
Ash.
waiting.
Ash.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
So alright, so the plan changed a little bit. I was gonna shove the slime in there, but he got like really sad when I talked to him. And I didn't want to do that. So I was just gonna shove something in here. I don't know. You got anything you want to shove
okay.
in
Why
there?
don't we shove you in it?
I don't want to
I
go in there.
mean-
I can't fit in there.
I have some.
I want
We
to
can
shove
make
something
him
in
in.
there. I don't want to. I'm hard. I got an exoskeleton. You can't make me fit. Look
Putting
at me!
Ash in the, we're not putting Ash in the traffic cone.
Don't put me in the traffic cone.
You could put like a child in there.
I'll just,
Yeah.
I'll
Yes,
just,
a randomly
I'll
developed
just,
child.
I'll just put this,
A night guard could fit in
Well,
there.
here. I'll just put this jelly in him.
Joey.
Why do you have jelly?
I don't
Don't
know.
worry about it.
Why I'm gonna put it in there?
You
Okay.
put the jelly inside the cone.
Perfect. It'll be a quick deploy jelly. It's perfect.
It says awaiting orders to seal.
Yeah. Seal. Close.
You see it seal, and like the jelly was like way more than it could usually fit in there. So you just kind of see a little bit of the jelly just ooze out the top whenever it seals. Like a donut that's been overfilled.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Now we have quick deploy ooze.
Like to play ooze.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We just open them, then like you'll just goop all over the place.
A little bit
It's
of
a
it,
perfect
a little bit of
distraction.
it, a little bit of it
I-
seems to get on the floor. As the jelly begins to like go down the sides of the traffic cone, a little bit of it just gets on the floor.
I don't even
So-
think it would have fit in there even if we tried.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Hey, do we have autopilot, or are we supposed to be? Or
Right
we do
now,
autopilot.
the wolves are on the second floor, managing the navigation of certain things, where the old man and his four companions are on the first floor. They're also helping navigate as well.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna come up and watch.
I'll move over there. He's basically looking. The bottom one also manages the guns, where the top one kind of has like a. You see on the screen what looks to be somewhat of like a star map essentially, but it seems to be irradiating from where you currently are. So you kind of like as if you were the center, and the whole world is like an expanding circle around your ship. And it seems to be moving with you.
So Buck is going to go up to one of the wolves and just be like, "So how close are we?"
He kind of looks. He kind of looks at the thing. You kind of see him point out. You see a few numbers begin to run through his little scanner on his head, and after like a few bits of like numbers begin to go through his glasses, he just says, "This thing's about a few parsecs. I estimate." He kind of looks at the speed of the way how fast the ship is going. He says, "I'll give it about a day." They seem to use the prisoners, well, whatever the hell was going on there. They seem to take it from the local planets, as they didn't want to go too far transporting. I guess we just happened to be the unlucky that was close enough to this planet.
Alright, it's not bad. Alright, what's this, Yeah, is there like a... What's this, what's like the... like, law in this sector?
He kind of says, "Well, as far as I know, any kind of spaceship leaving has to have official with the orders from the official Intergalactic Council."
Okay.
You have seen them on most planets seem to subscribe to them. They provide basic protection, basic taxes back up to the big guys, provide some base level necessities for, well, as far as many planets that decide to ally themselves with it. Wolf Planet, our home planet, seem to have enough trade that we decided to join part of it, but I guess that must have been a mistake. We didn't afford any
Okay.
protection at all, apparently.
Okay, perfect. And what do you guys know about the, I'm gonna pull out my data pad and, like, check it. The Skyfire Legion. Like,
Skyfire Legion. Let me double check something real fast. Where did you get that again? The Skyfire Legion? Let me double check something.
It's a lore thing.
lore thing, yeah.
Oh, no, is it on your item? Hold on a second.
No, it's background stuff. Oh
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like I blinked for a second.
no,
it
yeah,
says-
sorry.
It says Skyfire Legion. Yeah, they were part of it. One of the hired guards we used to have the various cities as well. Protection isn't worth much if you don't have someone protecting it. They've hired many mercenaries from there. Few dragons. Few people protect the planet. Any kind of planet you go to, you'll see a few of them there.
All right, good, okay. Yeah, thanks. He's gonna like, As gonna like tip tap her little feet and be like, ooh, excited to, yeah, finally see, hopefully, maybe a familiar face. Who knows? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm like, all right, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna go towards Rake actually.
You'll have 1 day of space travel.
Drake, we got good
Space.
news.
You can take your official long rest during that time.
Drake, we got good news.
got
Skyfire
good news.
Legion is in the sector.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, we can. That means we can like, because we're like a recruit, so we can. We can have a little bit of like flex here. We have our. Fuck, do we have our badges? I don't know. We can get identification.
Also, Buck is going to close this door.
Eh.
Because it never got closed.
It's the emergency door.
Yeah, the emergency door was just chilling open. It won't let you open both doors at the same time. Unless a serious malfunction occurs, but it won't let you open both doors at the same time.
Thank God.
But
Okay.
yeah, Buck's going to close it before he goes back to, like, the master bedroom alone with Shiark.
All right.
I would just
All
say
right,
alone,
Buck.
but Shiark is already sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the engine room real quick. See how things are going there.
Yeah. Go ahead and just give me it's like a basic, like, computer check, just see any kind of science check to see how well the engines are doing.
Okay, I'm gonna do an engineering one, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me blah, 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 blah. Sure. There we go. And
I regained so many
Yeah.
stamina points.
yeah, walk in.
With that, you could tell that this ship was definitely taken care of, as you just happened to be on the ship, and it's like, yeah, you got super lucky. Like, the ship is well maintained. The engines seem like they're running as clear and as smooth as you could imagine. The gas doesn't seem to be fully tanked out, as it looks like it had only maybe like, you guys, just from judging it, there's like a little monitor on the side that says like how much like it can go, and you'd guess there's about 2 to 3 days worth of travel before it has to stop somewhere for refueling, all the way to full. As whenever they dropped the ship to the planet, they didn't refuel it essentially because they weren't planning on using it for a while.
Okay, perfect. We have enough to get. We have enough to get to somewhere where we can refuel. That's the important part. Everything's looking good. Nothing really needs a tune up. So honestly,
You do notice a few a few loose bolts that probably would have. You do notice a few loose bolts that probably just would maybe have been missed during the regular maintenance check, as they usually don't use You'd imagine that most people don't use maintenance checks till before they're ready to go. So it looks like you kind of rushed going, so y'all didn't do a full maintenance check. So there was some like loose bolts, some various kind of like a wire or two that kind of got twisted and turned a really bad way.
oh dude, the cable management on this is gonna be insane. That's what I'm gonna do. Just cable management and dusting.
Give me a 1d4.
All right. Not a D42.
It is extreme. All the cords are like, they look like they were knotted by a gremlin. Like, these things have been, it's kind of like, they in order to like
no.
plug it out and plug it back in, they just kind of like yanked on the cords to get them to like go certain distances instead of like unthreading him. They just kept like extending the cords out and trying to like just use force to plug it in where everything needs to go.
Oh god. Yep. This is gonna be a full day of work.
This is at least a 4-hour job to get everything in line to get with the engine room.
Oh my god. Of course, these friggin' backwards ass barbarians don't know how to wire a goddamn engine. Fucking. And yeah. You come in here as you're gonna have her head like fully like inside the engine. Just sparking around in there.
As you begin to fix some of the wires, like you notice that like the ship itself seems to almost like increase its like thrusting power a little bit, as like the full power is able to be transmitted as you begin to work on it, and it seems to be increasing its fuel efficiency.
Fucking easy. Backwards ass. Like not knowing how to.
You also notice that some of the wires looks like they maybe were chewed by space rats a little bit, so like the insulation is missing and like it's radiating a lot of heat around the area.
Oh god. Just sweating profusely. Everything. Take a break, go down, grab some water.
We'll say the fridge.
Nice.
Most of the supplies seem to be left over from the last journey that was here, as no one actually restocked it whenever it arrived. It just seems to be restocked from basically whatever was left over whenever they got here last. A definite resupplying is going to be needed, but everyone does have enough food and water for at least a few days' travel if needed.
Yeah, dude. Thank God those guys were only a day's travel away. Jeez, that might last much longer. hey, little guy. What's GR doing?
Chiark is nosy and has been sleeping a majority of the time and just woke up. He's just looked at you for food.
Big little lad. Alright, I'm gonna check my watch. We got some time. You want me to cook you up some grub? I pat him on the head.
You hear weird, like, squirrel-like noises, but with like a hint of barking in between it.
Sure. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna set him on this little table. Like, alright. I got something in store for you, my dude. And,
How does he
What
look
were you
waiting? How does
Chiark?
Chiark sit?
Chiark sits like a dog.
That's a great description. Yeah, that was so fast. That's a great description.
He sits like a dog with like puppy eyes, waiting and begging.
You're so good at improv. Just able to instantly answer that question without any hesitancy. You're so good.
Who left? So yeah, I'm gonna cook up some grub. What we got in the rations? Like, is this like real food rations, or do we have like paste?
It
we have
does seem
nutrient
to
sludge?
be. Honestly, it seems to actually be pretty hyper efficient fuel. You'll notice that there seems to be like you go into the several stores. There seems to be a lot of like tubes of various items. However, there seems to be a button on one end and an opening on the other that seems to be almost like a small amount of liquid that could fill it in. Like it's a little like empty canister on the other end of the tube.
So wait, that's our food?
There seems to be something
Okay.
inside one end of the tube, and at the other end of the tube, like I said, there's like basically imagine like a little like pocket for something to go in it, and then there's a bun on the other end of the tube.
Okay.
If you want to try giving me a life
Go.
science check,
We got sandwiches. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
give me a life science check. You're supposed to be a little bit confused. Give me that life science check.
I'm confused. Let's see if I can.
You were looking at this, and you would remember just seeing vaguely from your own home planet that these are known as space rations. But what it is essentially
Hell yeah.
you fill the container with water on the other end, and when you press the button, it will basically release the food and water into one canister, and it will pop open with a actual full amount of food.
Ooh, like a full cooked meal? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna huck some water in there. I'm gonna get a little fancy, put some like rice vinegar, maybe a little bit of like sugar in the water to add some extra flavor to what I'm assuming is pretty bland like space rations. Give it a nice
Oh,
little
you-
shake.
All you hear behind you is Shiark struggling to turn on the sink.
It seems to be touch censored, except Geox pads don't seem to be triggering the touch sensor.
They don't know.
So it's just like slapping a screen.
It's like he just looks over at Ash and is just like,
Okay.
help.
I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna set it down on the stove. Yeah, I'm gonna set it on the stove. No heat. I'm gonna go over and be like, all right. What does he want? I don't know.
You just seem to be
Keeps
slapping a
hitting it.
screen.
I'm gonna pick him up and like face him towards me and be like, are you thirsty? Do you want some water?
He just like, you know how dogs like look. You know how dogs like, look at you with like big mouth and like panting? That.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, all right. Okay. Let's get you some water. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna grab some water from the sink, huck it into a vial, add some little spice to it.
Give me a engineering check again.
Okay. Hop. Here we go.
You recognize the sink wasn't plugged in to conserve energy.
This thing wasn't plugged in. Like, all right, we got that problem.
Like you
Root
try
around.
pressing your touch, like you try pressing the pad, and you realize it's just blank. The screen is just purely blank, and it makes you
Okay.
realize it's probably not on.
What jank ass ship is this? You hear like Ash like screaming from down the hall about how everything's broken. Everything's
Yep.
broken. These people did a terrible job with this shit. He's gonna go under the sink and plug it in, mess around with them wires. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check the pipes too. Are there any are there any leaky pipes? No, I don't trust these guys at all.
It seems like one of the pipes may have been corroded by some sort of acid a little bit.
I know Ozzy got in here. Okay, is
It
it
was
bad?
You did find Ozzy in the sink here, or in the kitchen area. It seems like it was just gonna need some. It's gonna probably need like another like hour of time. Yeah, it'll be fine for right now, but it's definitely gonna need like an hour's maintenance.
Yeah, that's for the maintenance guys to get. We'll as is like fidgeting, like rubbing her eyes. You're like, okay, that's for the maintenance guys to get. We can get that when we dock. We'll be fine. Okay.
I was gonna say,
And-
at this point, Shiark is like around your shoulder and just waiting, looking over at what you're doing.
And yeah, I'm gonna turn on the sink for him and get a little The only thing I really have are vials, so I'm gonna give him a little like, almost like a, yeah, like a shot glass worth of water, and give it to Chiark, and then
Does
just do
Geok have
that.
opposable thumbs?
I was like, Chirik is going to like tilt his head at you, and he'll like try to drink out of it with slight succession, but if you put it on like the edge of it, like if you put it on top where like he is essentially, like where that area is to like cut things or whatever.
Yeah.
If you put it on that, he's going to like lick in it, just like okay, but he's struggling, so he's slightly pushing it closer and closer to the edge of the like.
No.
Why
Okay,
do
okay.
no. It's gotta be the little kid that doesn't understand how to hold cups kind of thing. Where they just have their two hands and just clasp it on either side and just kind of like look at you for a second like this is either going to end poorly or not. And I am going to sip my orange juice whether you want me to or not.
With a great breath. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm just gonna leave it on and make the food. Chiark can just drink from the sink. It'll be fine.
Both of you give me a reflex save. Oh,
Okay.
dang, it's Pathfinder.
Does Chiark
Give me a
need to do
dexterity.
reflex?
Yes, give me a dexterity
Reflex.
saving throw. Oh yeah, reflex is a thing. Okay,
Yeah, it is.
Goodness.
It's still forward to reflexing well. Yeah.
So which one am I doing? Reflex?
Oh, squawks.
Yeah, I'm saying
False.
reflex.
Reflex, yeah. You both hear a very loud popping sound, and it basically like it's like especially like Squawks like it's a little bit higher pitched sound for him, and he wasn't expecting it, so he just immediately drops the glass of water on the ground as well as just having the whole thing. As you see him jump over to the
My
couch,
vial.
thinking it was him, and on the stove top, Ash, you just see what was once a tube of food has what is now actually a plate, as it finally finished heating up the water and cooking the food inside. So now you have what looks to be a plate of space food.
Huzzah! All right.
The canister opened up like a freaking biscuit Tollsbury roll and popped out itself into its own plate.
Oh hell yeah! This thing is gonna taste
Oh.
either amazing or horrible.
Chiark is poofed up, looking at you like scared as hell of what the fuck just happened.
There's also a spilled water on the floor.
Wait, wait, in front of the.
In front of the sink. He knocked
front of
it.
the sink,
He
okay.
completely knocked it off when he scrambled to the couch.
Oh my god. Okay. It's the layers.
You
Alright.
didn't. You forgot
Over.
to actually be like you're a little bit used to it, so like you forgot how loud it was, so it didn't really affect you as much. It was just like, oh yeah. But then you look over and yeah, it's completely scared. The Squawks who's never seen this kind of food device before.
Never been to freaking space before? Jesus, oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to Bach about you, dude. You're gonna need some culturing, mate. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna say I do want to slide the plate of food over to him.
You see
And,
what
uh,
looks to be a purple mash of. There seems to be like at least one thing of like purple mash. You're not sure if it's like cauliflower, pizzorbo, Italia, or whatever. You're not too sure which space vegetable it is, but it does seem to be a mash of almost vibrant purple colors for like a mash of something, as well as a small like inside the plate itself. There's like a little reservoir for some sort of watery soup that the broth that they originally put into it seemed to turn into like a broth.
Ask's gonna give it like a small like sip and then give like a thumbs up to show that it's okay.
Chiark just like cautiously steps forward and just starts sniffing the plate. and they just sort of like sneezes at it for a second. It's just like,
It was the pepper.
Jesus, that's it. I swear this
It was the space
Which-
pepper.
this guy gives me any more trouble.
but it's like it's like he goes back and it's just like he takes a small nibble of the weird purple, and they just like sits for a second.
Yeah.
And spits it out.
This
in
will.
disgust.
Alright. I'm gonna put grab the plate, put it back, put it onto the kitchen. I'm gonna put the plate directly on the burner, but the burner's not gonna be on. And I'm gonna slip a little bit of like a just a little bit of like a relaxant in there. Nothing too like nothing too tough, nothing too like nothing too
Roll
bad.
me a
just
medicine
a bit
check.
small. Little do you know, medicine is my highest stat.
Little did you know, that's a 2.
Little did I know, it
Continue.
didn't matter.
It's still an 18 though. It's still an 18.
Still an
Little
18.
did you know, that was a 2.
It's an 18. It's alright, and I'm gonna just sort of like slip it in there. I'm gonna bring it back and set it back down. I put some like food. I put some like food coloring in there, so it's like a different color. It's like orange.
Saber, roll me a d20. Continue.
Oh, Saber.
Saber not even responding.
Sorry.
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
Roll the 2 and the 1. And set it down.
So, as you put it down, the squawks begins to sniff it a bit, and like whatever you put in it makes his eyes, like his pupils, just dilate massively. Like where once was pinpoint pupils is now like almost an entire blackening of the eyes, as he almost just for some reason just goes directly into this food, ravaging it addictively.
Oh, thank God. It's probably,
Yeah, but then he finishes it and looks at you.
He wants more. He has you whatever you just fed him, he wants more of it. As you see him like his like whiskers beginning to like twitch a little bit.
It's like
Okay,
his
well-
tail is a weird mixture of like that weird twitching that squirrels do, but also like wagging. It's just like
It's kind of like almost like
More.
almost like whipping a little bit.
more. Okay, yeah. While they're eating, I'm gonna turn off the sink because cause you know they're not drinking it anyway. I'm gonna grab the vial. As I like reach down to grab the spilled water, I can just see him. He's like, when they got their like paws up on the table, they're like looking like intensely. I was like,
he's
yeah.
standing to put his paws on the table.
He's standing. Yeah, and like, okay, I knew it was gonna come to this. Okay, and let's see.
It was the food coloring. It wasn't even the weird thing they put in it.
It was the food coloring.
You seem to have you with your medicine check didn't calculate the size of him as much as you were
It
just
was the
thinking
Red
about
Bull
what
break.
to use.
It was a Red Bull. Yeah, it's caffeine. Yeah, I'm gonna put another dose. I'm just gonna put it in like a little, like pill, little capsule, and put it over to him. I'm gonna hold out my hand. Give a thumbs up.
He just does like the cat like patting on the table thing.
Bongo cat.
It's just basically
Bongo
Bongo
cat.
Cat on the table right now.
I put it on the center of the table, and then Bongo Cat next to him. We bongoed together.
Give me another D20, Saber.
Okay. It's better.
He
Better.
He
as
gets
he
up on
as
the table this time.
yeah, he begins to consume the food, and like you see his eyes like slowly lose the heavy dilation after being sated with the amount of food that you gave him this time. You don't not sure of the long-term consequences, but he seems to be sated for right now.
Well, we're figuring it out, eh? I'm gonna reach over, give him a little ruffle, and then yeah, pick him up, so it's chrome around my neck, and go out to I'm just gonna pop into. Is box door open or closed?
It would have had been open for Chiok to get out.
I was gonna say it would have been cracked, but
Like a
now it's
jar.
like fully open.
It's also
Fully
just an
open.
automated door that, you know, if you get a certain
it's like,
closeness
I
to
feel
it,
like
it just
if it-
automatically
yeah.
opens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like peek in and be like, "Hey, hey, your cat's kind of funny.
Homie, your
You
cat
want him
got
back?
out. What the fuck?
The cat got out and ate something. Do you want him back?"
You take care of him. I need to sleep. Get out of here.
All right, Jeebus.
What is Drake doing in all this?
Great. So is this?
With me,
I know we took a long rest. Is this like early in the morning? How late is
Yeah,
this?
we'll
right
say
now?
that this is in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Take
So
him to
I'm
the
just
engine room
think of to the end.
to help
So-
me work on it.
I'd say he'd be waking up at this time. Doing anything specific? Is there anything specific he'd be going through? He'd probably kind of wanna. That's not smart to do on a ship. I don't think he's doing anything specific in particular, to be honest.
Well, let me
I'm gonna be honest. I went up here and I don't see anyone, and I got confused. Like I don't see any tokens up here.
I'm not sure if you guys are going to see this. Let me switch over. I want to see. I'm not sure if you guys are going to see the background or not.
No
I do not.
background.
No background.
Okay, let me go
There's
ahead
flags.
and
There's kind of a background here because that walls.
let me do
I think we
this
need
real
windows
fast.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let me do.
I didn't mean to do it.
Ah.
I mean, for
We
the
go to
top,
the engine room.
it's like the top floor. You can see it. Okay, never mind.
Ooh.
It's just because you changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just changed it. You should be able to see out now.
So
Yeah,
we see
everything but the
everything
front.
except for from here to here,
Up here in the
here
let me
ship
get-
and the
alright,
top
let
of
me
the ship.
to here.
Let me get these site restrictions removed. The back you don't have to see up.
We don't need to
See.
see out the back. It's fine.
Yeah, but I
Let
feel
me-
like the front would be the most important.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, that's light restriction. I meant sight restriction.
Ah,
There
there
we
we
go.
go. I see the gun. Oh, it's going hard.
Let me see what y'all see. Yeah, y'all should be able to see the outside now.
Yep. We see it all.
Nola's slowly approaching Okami Arufa, the wolf planet.
Nice. Alrighty.
Chiok formed
Ash,
an
where did-
addiction.
I was like, Ash, where did you go?
I'm on the second level.
That's what I thought.
There
I
we go.
don't see anyone on the second level.
I'm adding
Wait, really?
addiction.
Are you?
Chiok's features.
I'm
No.
circling like around you.
Okay, I see.
It might be because you're
Nothing.
seeing what the first floor would see.
And I
Drake, do you see me?
see you. Yeah. If I go up here, I can see you next to Cheer.
I think it's just because Chiok and Saber both are on two separate layers. I think that's just why. 'cause
That's you have to only highlight one, otherwise it will fuck it up.
No, I'm only highlighting Chiark.
Do you see Drake up there?
I'm on the
Wait.
bottom floor now.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
There is two Chiarks though.
Okay,
There's
that's-
two Chiarks.
Oh,
That's the other.
that
Chiark.
might. Hold on, I think that might be why.
Yeah, I don't know which Chiark it is. Which is
Which is the real Chiark?
Oh, let me delete both of these and then add the one that it should be. This is one before.
Drake has been removed.
Drake. Oh no, I've been.
You've been removed.
There we go. Oh, did I remove Drake too?
Yeah,
I-
they were on top of each other.
There we go.
Oh no. I got deleted from the world. I fall into the void.
There you go. I know everyone slightly plays differently, but
I can't even say okay. Now that I can see Ash now. But can I do it if I don't have Bach up here?
maybe Bach just doesn't have the proper vision. It might be one of those things too. Just the token doesn't have the same vision properties. Let me check
try.
their token. They have a character sheet. Oh, they don't have vision enabled.
No, what? That would do
There
it.
we go. Now I can see people.
I just didn't
Yeah.
give them sight.
You just didn't let me see anyone.
You just taped their eyes closed.
Oh my god.
Chiark's pupils was so dilated, they lost sense of what was actually being able to be seen.
They're dilated to nothing. Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
So where
now
exactly did you put that "Do Not Disturb" sign on the bathroom?
So I put it at like, instead of like head level, but like 3
Your
feet
head
up
level?
from that.
Your
Yeah.
head level?
My head level, but like 3 feet up.
Yeah,
The dwarf let him out because he's too short to actually read that. The dwarf let him, the little halfling let him out whenever he had to go to the bathroom because he couldn't read that high.
you should have put on two sides when it's small people height, when it's tall people height.
You had a little
Put two.
halfling, and you said that you put the sign above your head. He literally could not read it.
I don't want the dude to read it.
Ozzy is now
Well,
Roman.
Okay. Of course he is.
Ozzy has a
found-
stable for clothing.
It found the crates of supplies.
No, wait.
No, wait.
No,
Oh god.
no.
Jerk. Play with them. You got a friend, right?
Chiark barks at the ooze.
Great. Okay. Okay. We in the Drake's door. Drake, we got a problem. Ozzy's out.
What do you mean how these out? Did you put a sign
I don't-
up in the middle of the door?
I don't know. Some idiot let him out. They can't read.
You see, this is why we should have done it earlier. Yeah.
You see, Hefero, you see everyone scrambling around on the base floor.
Oh god. That's how this involves you too. I'm gonna pop into to box room. Is Box still sleeping?
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
Bach's
yeah.
still sleeping. You can
Um,
try and wake him up.
What?
No, I'll probably just
what do
yell
you-
at me.
What do you need me to do?
Oh, okay. Ozzy, you know the little slime guy. He's eating like all of our supplies upstairs. We gotta deal with that.
yeah. By the way, I immediately rushed up here. I was just waiting for us to finish. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
stopping it. I'm picking them up off of our supplies immediately.
Roll me a con save.
Wait, did anyone try and wake up Bach?
Oh,
I think
Do you mean a fortitude? Do you mean fortitude?
Yeah.
Or
sorry. It seems like they need their sleep, so.
you pick him up, and you only take. You begin to slowly, as he begins, as you kind of stick your hands in the goo to pick him up. You take 2 damage, as he seems to be very, very. Let me double check to make sure. I think that's the wrong. You should.
But yeah, Saber,
Oh, you're
I will say I didn't try to wake Bach up, but Ash is like screaming down the hallway of the ship.
Okay, so
You
Bach
you pick up him and you finally hear for like one of the first times you just hear Ozzy's voice in your head for the very first time and it's like
Question.
friend.
Question. Ozzy needs to touch your actual skin to you, the hero, correct?
Yes, but he's also slowly melting into the cracks in your armor.
Armor.
As you stuck your hands in jelly. It's going to touch flesh unless you completely are sealed off.
That was wearing a mech suit. Okay, I'm like, hi, as I'm making my way, I'm carrying him down the ship. I'm like, hi, so you're Ozzy. Ash just told me so much about you.
Says, hi, I'm Ozzy. I haven't gotten a chance to speak to you yet. Sorry if
Yeah,
it hurts. I'm still learning how to control my own corrosiveness. I can't really turn it off, but I promise I'll try my best to... He kind of like tries bubbling away. He's trying to like get out of your hands to stop hurting you.
Here, Ozzy, I'm gonna set you down. Here, Ozzy, wait in this hallway for just a second, would you? I'll be right back. I need to ask them a quick question. Okay, can you sit here for me?
You just see him begin to like slowly like ooze over.
So he's in the air. So that's the whole area where there's the airlock, right?
Yeah, he seems to be absorbing some various materials and organic material that was left in
I shut this door, I go to a lever and I click it, and I flip it.
Everyone hears a very, very loud like warning sign. Not like a engine going. It's just like, hey, something is happening at the moment. It's like a very loud sign. It's basically letting the ship know that someone is either entering or leaving. As it just mentions over, you kind of see the whole area kind of flash just like a faint, almost not red, but like a faint pink. And you just see it going like very pink, and it's just like, it says airlock open. Airlock open. Airlock open.
How open is that airlock? Actually, no, this window's up here. I'm just gonna...
You look out the ship and you don't see anything in the space.
You didn't see anything in space.
So you just hear the words airlock clogged. Airlock clogged.
I mean airlock clogged, it's goo. How does he have the ability to hold on? He's goo.
Airlock clogged. Please remove debris to escape or enter airlock. Airlock gooed.
Okay.
Performing emergency depressuring. Closing airlock.
Oh, I was there.
You see the lever just flick back from like an on position to an off position.
Open it up. I'm killing it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. Open it up. No.
I'm gonna shove a.
I flicked the door. I flicked the lever for the door.
The door's open, and you just see like the goo, and it seems to be like you see where goo was like sticking on both sides of the door at the same time, and it seemed to like you almost see like the entire like door frame itself seems to have goo all around it, as if he spread himself out enough to basically block the door entirely.
I'm shooting him with an antitoxin.
The hell are y'all doing?
Killing it. We're killing Ozzy.
We're
I'm just
flushing.
gonna sprint and grab my sword and strike.
Because Ozzy was eating our supplies that we need to survive, and Ozzy is becoming a hindrance. Then
It's been 2 months of a pain.
Let me see. Let me grab a. Let me get the appropriate level of ooze.
Ash, we should have, done this before. Decided to put him in the bathroom. That ended up with him becoming larger.
Yeah,
just go ahead.
My bad.
A 22. Well, here. Let me just go ahead, and I need y'all to roll
Initiative.
the plague ooze.
Let's go.
As my hair starts igniting for 7 damage to it.
Oh wow. Great initiative there.
Brothers in initiatives.
Yo.
Not letting me join the initiative tracker. That's weird.
You already. Oh, I see.
Right.
Let me try getting you out in the back end.
No, still don't have a dice.
Just let me try doing this. Oh, it just makes you invisible, but you are there.
Nice initiative.
Now roll your actual
Nice
initiative.
initiative.
It probably won't matter, but we'll see.
I'll have my dueling starter coach for this.
Yeah, it won't matter
Yeah.
actually.
Why can't I find it? Well, I mean, we can just say that was the first round,
I
And then
do
Sure,
have
I'll put you
box.
at the top.
and then just go
Let
to
me,
box. Well,
Let me find. Let me just quickly. Oh, I know how to do it. Give me just 1 second, real fast. I want to get Ozzy's
Oh.
actual token on it.
or you can go with a 9. Your choice.
Hell yeah, 9s all around. I will say I do have some jelly that makes you semi-fluid, which it seems is more than what this guy is.
I just want to confirm. This is closed now, right?
Yeah, it did an emergency shutdown.
I want to make sure it's not still clean. This door is just open. And he stopped it from closing. I just wanted to make sure we don't walk in and just.
Just get vented. Well, hey, that's why we have
There we go.
That's why I have suits, right? We have built-in life support.
So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll take that
Okay.
first. Go ahead and take that first attack. Go ahead and roll damage on that first attack. Yeah, 22 hit. Fair. Also, I will say, you can do what you were going to do on your turn, Ash.
Mhm.
As Hephaestus was like, I got this. Hey,
Yeah,
Hephaestus,
no,
roll
that's
damage
what I'm
for me,
expecting,
please.
yeah.
Unless they spaced out for
I
a
did. I
second.
rolled 7. I rolled 7 damage.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. Okay, 7. Would you like? And that was your movement too, Bach. What would you like to do?
Cool. So they're just in this.
Yep.
This door's open.
Yep.
Gonna squeeze them beside you. I am going to. Yeah, I can make it. Bach's gonna pull out his rifle and he's just gonna shoot.
Alright.
There you go. There's your.
Woo!
You get an addicted
man.
squirrel, but you have a good aim.
Listen, all that
It's not a 2 for 1s for damage. It's been 2.
got 2 for
You rolled
1
above a
damage.
2. It takes
Yeah.
the full 12 damage. Unless it's immune to
Roll above.
crits. Let me make sure it's not immune to crits.
I mean, if not, I will re-roll the damage.
Reroll, yeah. 7 to 5, not
yeah.
horrible for D10s.
Okay, yeah, so you go ahead and do that. Also, Hefera, I need you to make a fortitude save.
yeah. I got you on me. Is it in the chat or?
Nope, it's a. We'll say it is a. Let me see if I can. I cannot post it in chat. It's a fortitude save though.
Okie doke.
Uh,
Oh, do I get to use toughness on this?
can he also do this? Give me a second. Let me see if I can just. I can't do it. Because I don't know how to show what it is. It's the mighty vocal cords thing.
Also, you are safe, Hefera. And I'm not too sure what mighty vocal cords are. If you
I
want to
can
drag,
try
let me
to-
double
try
check.
to-
Is it an inventory
I think
item?
you just drag it.
Yes, it is in.
There it is. I see it. Augment.
But yeah, it's in.
And it
There
is
you go.
equipped.
Now it's equipped.
Yeah. I thought it was already. Yeah, basically does big roar, They're shaken plus a 1d4.
That's an
right?
action, though. You'll have to use that next
It-
round,
it
Buck.
will-
It's an action.
Sad. But okay.
It is the ooze's turn. You hear a very betrayed sound, Hefera, coming from the ooze. As you see what looks to be like, just it seems very sad as what everyone is doing. It's
Hafar just gives it the coldest, dead stare and just looks at it and goes, "I didn't like you to begin with."
it
Damn.
slams you with this oozy glory.
Yeah, that hits. Jesus Christ.
Holy sh...
Plus 17, homie. This ain't
Plus
Pathfinder.
11.
Oh, mean this.
You take
Holy
18
shit.
damage as he slams you.
You didn't lose power?
As it makes connection with you, you just hear it say, "I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends." And that is all it
Your
can
service-
do.
Your service is no longer needed.
And that's another fortitude save.
Yeah.
You are good. Drake, it is your go. You see a
You're
very
like-
sad Aussie.
Sad Ozzy. I'm gonna have Ash go first because I don't want to block her view. Otherwise I have to get like right.
yeah.
There you go. It is your go, Ash.
Alright, I'm gonna get a little double shot going on. I'm gonna add 2 toxicology boosters. For this alone, you cause a living creature to sweat a foul secretion. I want to push this fucker out of the airlock.
Are you using? Yeah, the airlock is currently closed right now. You would have to open up the airlock with Hefera in the airlock right now.
Yeah, we can get one person in the airlock. Hefera also is good schmooving out of there.
Yeah, I'm like, if you need me to run, I can run. However, the void of space is quite good.
void of space
I
is
was
quite
about to
spooky.
say.
So yeah, we got 1 shot and
That will miss.
2 shots.
That will hit. What was the talk? Were you hitting with like an antitoxin or something? Or
That is a blah, blah, blah.
are you just shooting it?
Yeah, so let's see. I'm hitting it with this,
There's a
using-
very specific thing I need to see.
and
is-
I'm doing blah, 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 blah. Where is it? I just got it. Where's ingenuity? There we go. Yeah, I'm using that and a. Where is it? I got fucking. There we go. Xenoform jelly. I'm shoving those into my shots. So I can be sweating and more fluidy than ever.
They are now flat-footed. As you somehow turn them even more jelly-like.
The more like goopy horror. Hopefully than like jelly. And then I'm just gonna
Doing
roll
more damage too.
damage. Yep. 4 sonic damage.
That's something that is not an antitoxin. Or do you specify that it is not an antitoxin?
Yeah, no, I have antitoxin is a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to push him out. Or anything.
It
Kinda.
is becoming more oozy.
More goopy.
Get through the whole door for him. Start trying to do a big old smack with my chains.
Back
That is still not enough. You are 1 off.
One off.
That's with the -2 to their AC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Go up and go chain and boom. Hefera, it's your go. Let me double check something. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I will move it to 2. And play a little game of whack fuck. No.
No, that's a 15. Only if you rolled an 8, you would have actually hit it.
I was hoping we could open the airlock again, but
so-
with Drake
if
in
you
it,
should
maybe not.
I mean, if we are able to stop it from able to grab onto the edge, we could.
Well, that's the thing, because I hit him. Because that's
He
the
is
thing.
more
the
goopy. He is less sticky.
the
He is
jelly makes them semi-fluid, and the toxicology booster makes them sweat.
I have an
Hey.
idea then.
Foul secretion.
Fuck, it is your go. Unless if Air would like to use movement.
Nah.
Okay, I am going to do Mighty Vocal Cords, which the target can attempt a will save of. That's alright.
will
no.
6.
Hold on a second. Headphones died, hold on.
I have 2 drinks in case of one.
Sure, milk is good.
It's not milk. It's actually, I don't know. It's like a strawberry. I went to the Asian market and I was like, this thing looks weird.
Crab.
Hell yeah. And then I'm full. Honestly, strawberries, and it looks like it has milk on it. It doesn't
Have any milk actually in it?
Okay, we should be good.
I'm going with the guava.
What
my
are you doing,
vote.
Saber?
Okay.
I like guava.
I'm doing the Mighty Vocal Cords, and it has to pass the DC of 16 to not be shaken for 3 rounds.
Reflex, fortitude, or will?
Will.
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 Oh. It's like a lemonade.
So what does it get? What is shaken? Let me see what shaken is.
Bam.
Shaken.
-2 to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, ability checks.
What a really good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, let me pull up shaken.
Should be able to slap that effect on him.
Shaken, I believe, second.
Hmm.
Or the 2 that are like really nice. Yeah. Second is the same, but also applies to damage.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but tastes good.
Hell yeah!
Shaken also stacked with itself. That's good to know.
Shaken
Yeah,
second.
but I cannot do it again for another 24 hours.
Your voice is all tired. Can't speak.
There we
No,
go.
it's just to that creature in particular. I can only do it once every 24 hours to the same target.
Interesting.
Okay, it is currently. Yep. Also, I can make it officially flat-footed. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
Give it a shaken.
The second part says you have to wait 10 minutes or use
Okay.
7 points.
That is your actually. I think it also does it take damage or is it just rounds based?
Okay, this doesn't.
It's just round based, and I rolled a d4 plus 1 to find out how many rounds, and it is 3.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is going to use its attack on. Yeah, it's going to use its attack on Hafira because it's very upset that Hafira betrayed it first. It's gonna be a little bit of a sad roll. It's a little bit of a sad roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Not sad enough.
That hits a lot.
Not sad enough. I'm angry.
It just upset it. It reluctantly, upsettingly, hits you. It doesn't. It's
Good.
not full attacking because it still has hope. But you guys are like, it's not like full attacking. It's just trying to like hit you away, very sadly. Like,
Ash, do you think you can shove it out of the air? Out of the. Do you think it would go in your face now?
I am not shoving anyone. I can pull the lever.
That's
I
what I'm
cannot
asking.
shove it.
I want you to pull the lever. Just let me go
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I can pull the
Okay.
lever.
Kronk.
Okay.
I pull the lever.
I'm not saying do it now. I'm saying do it after my turn.
As you pull
Yeah.
the lever, the door
No.
behind Drake
I'm not
closes.
pulling the lever. Nah, Drake.
Okay.
Take it.
I'll do it. I use my. Wait, where is that? Where is that?
I just realized Tafara has suction cups on her.
Well, I grab you and throw you.
Oh, okay.
No!
Make
Into the
me-
back.
But I want you to make me an athletics check.
Me or him?
No, Drake. I want you to make me an athletics check, Drake.
Oh. Worry.
Oh yeah.
We have hero points, right?
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's not much better.
You roll that thing.
You were in such a rush. You pick up Hafera, fling them out, and Hafera takes a total of. Just do 8 damage as you fling them and hit them directly against the back of the steel wall here.
Ooh, you just hear my head. It's just the loudest head crack against the back of it, and I'm just crumpled on the floor at this point.
They have broken through their stamina. They've now going on to their HP damage.
As Hafera flies past them.
I leave the room and immediately go check on Hafera. She leave her now.
You could have just carried them. You didn't have to. You could have just carried them.
Well, the thing is,
Drake
could
just
also-
wants to throw someone into a wall.
He just wants to hurl.
I
They
use
also
my
have the
ability for the
reaction ability to just move. You just willingly chose to throw them.
I literally have a reaction movement ability. I can move on your turn.
well,
Which is why they weren't expecting you when you grabbed them to throw them, because they weren't expecting it because they can just do it themselves.
I didn't know that was a reaction.
I slam the button. I pull the lever. Get this airlock fucked up.
I'm
You
just
hear
like,
the signs going again, and you start to hear the airlock clogged. But after a few moments of you holding the lever, you just suddenly just hear airlock sealed.
Thank God.
And you
Okay, I'm
don't
gonna.
hear the error message.
Oh, thank God, I got rid of him.
It is now a giant Aussie is now in space.
Good. At least he's not on the ship.
It does not need oxygen to live, and therefore is safe in space.
See, he's safer out there.
You see, what I looked down at Farrah crumpled on the floor.
I don't even care to argue with you, but you realize this can still be bad, right?
As you guys see it out the
Space is
window,
big.
you see the gravitational pull from the planet begin to grab Ozzy as he begins plummeting towards the planet.
I'm gonna call up to the gunners back. Shoot that thing! Blast it out of orbit!
They will give a that's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 1. No!
Jesus.
Can't make this up! You can't make this up!
They missed.
They needed one shot. It's only one, and he
I was gonna say,
got it.
you said down here is the one that's doing it, right?
Yeah.
Like, the guns are down here.
Yeah.
Brock is going to literally run up. I can't move.
Oh, let me
Wait, we're
go.
in combat.
Combat.
I'm sorry, that was a 3, a 2, and a 1. I don't think
Like,
they.
Brock is going to run up here and just be like, move, and is going to try and do it himself.
Give me a D20. You have 1 chance. Just show me this. It's better than the 3, 2, 1. You begin to shoot, and it looks like you are shooting actively at the planet itself.
Oh God, no.
You luckily see the bullets begin to hit a force field that seems to be around the planet, as you seem to be
What's that
attacking
called?
fervently at the planet as you are firing at the planet.
You got 4 shots.
No one notices this but Bob, because everyone's working like a fair on the floor.
It's like, Brock's like, fuck!
3,
Or
2,
just like-
1. I just love the 3, 2, 1.
3, literally a countdown to bad.
3, 2, 1, fuck.
Like,
Bach just like lifts up all 4 hands. He's like, "Fuck this."
then-
Walks back.
and even better, it goes to 6. That's the Satan number. It's
Yeah,
bad.
it's
It's
just
bad out
6.
here.
You gotta put that
Ozzy is-
into the fucking
Ozzy is
old
currently
chat. Not
yeah, Ozzy is currently fervently heading towards the planet.
Does he get stopped by the force field?
No, it doesn't
No.
stop organic material.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, my hand's gonna
Bach
unfold.
goes
I'm
up
gonna.
to the wolves.
That probably won't come back later to bite you.
Totally
You
not.
didn't
Bach
think
goes up
about
to the wolves.
We're landing on the other side of the planet.
you
Like
didn't
that,
think about
like, that's
the.
happening.
I don't think you thought about the repercussions of gravitational pull of a planet.
No.
Wait, I don't know how high up we're. I didn't think we were that far down in orbit. I thought we could just blast them into space and it'd be fine.
Like you just see him like go out into space and then like immediately start going faster and faster and faster towards the towards the planet.
Yeah.
Slimes can fall damage, right, guys? Right, looking at Ash.
Yeah.
It is
Doesn't
extra. I would like to remind you, it's also extra oozy right now. Extra oozy.
He's also got to deal with the atmosphere, so he might just burn up going in.
He's
I don't
also
know if I
acidic.
can survive a bunch of fire.
He's also acidic in nature. It probably would make him stronger.
What?
Bach is gonna go up to the wolves and
burning
go like,
flames.
It gains fire resistance from the.
From burning, he's like, what?
All we did was
No
start
way
villain
I
arc.
survived.
We just started his villain arc.
Started his villain arc. Okay, Havera. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you up real quick.
Get a nat 1, just immediately
Give me a
stab
fucking-
the bear for being down.
I swear, please
Farrah
let me
just
do it.
looks at you and like rubs the back of her head, and she just kind of goes, "Ow."
Let me do 20 on this.
Kind of looks at the two of you with like a really like shocked look and kind of like pushes like back up and like backs away from both of you. Just goes, who are you guys?
Alright.
Give me that medicine check, Ash.
Alright.
See what you do.
And then she
let's
starts throwing
go.
up.
There we go. A 3.
17.
It's still plus 14.
Yeah, and luckily it's not a nat 1, so it doesn't damage them. It just doesn't heal them. Hafewa moves out the way of your healing, as they just you try to go up to them and they just back away.
Back away.
You were unsuccessful in your healing attempt.
God.
She
Right.
just slips into the room at this point and closes the door.
Yep, fair enough. I'm gonna slide a note under the floor and be like beat in the command room. I'm gonna
She
go.
just kind of looks at it. And just, it's a command room.
You're gonna go upstairs.
And then goes over and throws up.
They are going to need a short rest. They are out of stamina points. They're gonna need a short rest in there.
I may have heard Farrah too hard against the wall. By accident.
Farrah is
Take a
called
little.
is at the moment concussed.
Exactly, that's the thing. I'm telling Ash this, like,
Where's the concuss? Let me see if concussed is actually a modifier. No, there is dazed. So dazed and dazzled.
And I'll be dazed and dazzled.
You're gonna be dazed and dazzled for a while.
my plan was just to throw you out of the room so you click button. I may have
You have
thrown
the
you.
ability to throw people 30 feet, and you threw them 10 feet with your full force.
What was I saying? I was trying to throw them onto the bed, and then
The
I
door was
missed.
closed.
The door. I thought. There's no way to tell if the doors are open or closed because there's no.
No way to tell the doors are open or closed.
There's no indicator.
You did just miss. You missed the bed. You did miss the bed. The door was
I
wide.
missed the him
No,
right into the middle.
The door frame.
Kafar closes the door every time.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't notified.
You're like, I closed my door. I mean, I have my door open. I don't know why everyone else would have their door closed.
Truly, why? Why would you have a door closed? I don't
just see-
What? Got
you
something
just-
hiding there, Farrah?
Privacy.
You just see a very confused traffic cone oozing a little bit of like a little bit of blue jelly seems to be oozing about it. It just seems very confused seeing all this.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna go up and be like, yeah, we're gonna land on the other side of the planet. You just take us
Fucking
around.
ooze
real
got
quick.
out and we try to shoot it. It fucking hit the planet instead. Or at least the barrier.
We might have a slime that's out to get us.
You
like,
have betrayed it. Like it wasn't just like a monster. This was a betrayal.
this was a horrible creature and it ate all of our shit.
Exactly. As Drake hears Box say, like, I hit the planet. You did what now? You did what to the planet?
You just unleashed the ooze monster onto the planet down below.
No, I'm talking about when Box said they shot the planet. Because
Yeah.
Drake did not see this because they were worried about Hafera. You did what to the planet, Buck? You shot what at the planet?
Just save her. His box just quiet. He's like, they're trying to process what they just did in the heat of the moment.
Where's Spock at? The runs and goes off, looks directly and like looks down at Buck. Did what to Bud?
They
Shot at the planet.
Missed the planet. I was trying to shoot. I was trying to shoot the Earth thing like we talked about, and I missed the planet.
So you missed a plan that we're actively trying to enter. You don't think they're gonna know? Hey, that ship was shooting us and then landed there. And landed somewhere on the planet.
It's the heat of the moment.
So, you know,
Little stomach thing. Little stomach thing curls around shyly. Curls shyly around waist.
like face palms, just like
Curls cutely.
curls cutely.
Never utter those words again.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, no, Drake, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
hopefully, yeah, no, hopefully they don't notice. Did the wolves up here that are piloting the ship notice that?
They noticed the shots going down to the planet, and they seem to be kind of talking amongst themselves a little bit. Be like, oh, thank God we had a force. Like, thank God they still have the force field up. I remember there being a force field. Yeah, the force field was there on the last planet. They don't seem to remember there being a force field around the planet last time they were there.
Well, as far
Wait,
as
so
I know.
that's new? What happened
Oh.
for y'all to get a force field?
Oh, there's Saber.
Hey, Saber's back!
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Saber.
Hi,
I
Saber.
was already here!
I was
talking to
responding
you.
for you. Did you not hear us?
Oh, I fucking zoned out. I was answering. stuff.
They're gonna play-
I'm sorry, I zoned
So,
out.
I'm gonna play Doc for you. It's fine.
I just role playing you for a moment. It's fine.
Dude,
What
did you
say?
There's now
Cursed
an allied.
thing.
There is now an allied alien creature race that you have now made friends
What?
with.
Yes.
They seem
Yeah,
to be.
no, this
They
is-
seem to be. They call themselves the Gals. You know, they're a group of space feminine mercenaries called Gals.
We have to ally with the gals. Alright, we'll just bring this around to the other side of the planet. They'll never know.
We only have
It'll be
one
fine.
point that
I think
we
the
need to
last
go
thing-
to. We were hovering right above the port. We were actually talking to the planet down below when all this happened. We have to land there.
You know what we should do? We should
Well, guess we gotta
land.
land there
Hey, we
and
should land and then leave.
surrender.
Just
Yeah. Okay.
And
We'll
stab him in the
land.
back. I mean, what?
We'll land. We'll do like refueling, and then we'll leave. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be fine. They understand. We have very important business to get to, right, guys? Very
Mhm.
important.
Oh,
We
Looks
have,
around.
We have business.
Yes, we 100% have business, and it's urgent, so we can't stay long.
mhm.
We have no business here. We have no business anywhere, actually.
Huh.
They Gage says, "Look, we're planning on staying on the planet anyways. We're gonna need to get you an actual pilot. It takes all of us to actually get this going. You're gonna need to hire an actual pilot if you want to keep going through this world."
Need an actual pilot. Okay.
I can pilot.
It takes more.
Yeah,
It takes
but
a,
I can't.
it takes a
Pilot.
team. If you want to risk going into the nearest sun next time you get next to it, I'd recommend a second pilot.
Buckets.
Give me a simple. Give me a
pilot,
give me
right?
a singular pilot check to let me know how confident you are in piloting. Give me a single piloting check to see your confidence
Oh
level.
god, this can go really good or really bad. Give me a second. Okay, I was gonna say I need to move Chiark so I can do it.
There you go. I moved him. Let me see how
Sure.
confident you are in your piloting abilities. You're gonna 15.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
you
confident.
think that you can pilot through an asteroid field right now. You are confident you
give
can
me-
pilot through an asteroid field.
Yeah, I want to try and do something and see if I can get it higher. Give me a second. Give me a second to make sure.
Is
that I'm worried
the
about this.
programmer plushie? The programmer plushie is coming.
Programmer
No,
plushie.
I don't have that, but Chiark in general gives me like better bluff.
The bluff. Oh yeah, give me a deception check. Actually, give me the bluff check. Yeah, give me the bluff check.
I think I only get like +1 to my bluff, but still.
I'll say that. No, I'll say that was your bluff check. You rolled. No,
Yeah,
you're
my
good.
bluff is shit.
That's your squawks, anyways. Now I'll say you got a 24 on your bluff check. I think that beats everyone's passive perception, unless someone's actively trying to think that you are lying to them.
Yeah.
I full on believe Bach in this.
I don't know if I trust Buck after they played it.
Give me
Hey,
a
Yeah, man,
perception
Pilot doesn't
check.
mean I can-
What is it? Bach did the best out of all of these goobers.
Nope, you think you actually like okay, you know, blocks. Like, you're not too sure of their abilities,
Blocks.
but they seem really
I
confident.
piloted the cat myself.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I'll
I
believe you.
made it jump.
That's
You
right.
believe it for now.
Sure. I believe for now that you're capable of at least piloting.
We do still need to like refuel and resupply though, so
Yeah. How much shield do we
we're gonna
have?
to-
Go quickly check the tank. Oh no, Ozzy's here. Oh no.
Yeah, where is he? He's
he's up
he
there.
is somewhere. He is somewhere on the planet.
God. I'm gonna like. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure before you leave that everything is airtight sealed. There's no way anything's getting onto the ship.
Yep, you look. Give me that engineering check.
Yeah. Can I use trapsmith tools to
Go for it.
Can I aid him with the searching? Is that
and a
You-
trap?
Yeah, give me for it. Give me a.
that's not that good.
That's a 23.
Drake points out some things that clearly were perfectly fine, but he said they weren't fine. It was just like an indention in the tile of the actual ship. He's like, "That's a crack." You're like, "That's not a
You
crack." He's
see-
like, "That's a crack." And so, no,
You
it's
see
just
over
tile.
here as he touches the ground. You see right here? That's a little divot. Obviously, that crack that needs to be fixed.
Yeah, sure, bro. And I'm gonna, I'm just gonna like, hit it and like, buff out the dent. Like,
See,
all right,
oh.
we got it.
all good.
You did good, dude.
Man has high expectations for it, and it's just like it's not meeting them.
If I just roll shit, you just expect me to just expect
Expect it.
Or it just starts wandering away.
Oh,
Oh no.
Is this just ice? Is this just water and
sound like
ice?
You see kind of like it's kind of like you see kind of like an icier around here. seems to be more localized in this one area. They seem to keep it as most of the heat from like all the spaceships entering and leaving seems to be almost like melting what would be like a more frozen area, but it kind of keeps everything a little bit cooler. So the shapes of all the heat from all the engines and stuff, they seem to keep this area a little bit more cooled.
Farrah comes up, looks at you, and just goes, "Aw, that's really cute. You're really cute. I like you." And then just kind of like wanders away.
Oh no, they're getting worse.
Bach looks at Ash and is just like, what fucking happened?
Don't look at me. What's a drink?
What was the joke?
Dragon,
What?
what fucking happened?
Well, you see, he's like nervous for a second. Well, when I threw her out of the room so we could get that ooze out of there, and so we could, none of us would get sucked out, I may have missed what I was aiming for and slammed her directly into a metal wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Wait, so
Yeah,
that
you were-
actually had repercussions?
Well, it seems as you can see, she's a little shaken. Might have a mild case of concussion.
That'll be fine. We'll give a few days.
You.
Yeah. Who are you?
You
Not
don't know me.
No, I don't know anybody. I don't even know my own name. They keep calling me Hafera. Sounds kind of weird.
He just gives like this really toothy grin and he's just like, dog hater.
Oh, is that my name? Okay,
Yes.
I'll start.
No,
I'll start introducing myself as Dog Hater.
no, back.
Give him the.
I'm
Give me that perception
Try to
check.
convince otherwise.
Give me that
Perception
perception
check.
One
check.
to that. That's at least a 19.
God damn.
No, Hafera, give me that perception check.
Oh, I thought you.
Can I roll it with like disadvantage
Yeah.
or something?
See how much you're like kind of feeling. I don't think you even have that high of a perception in the first place.
Yeah, I do.
No,
Oh.
one
Plus
more.
8. I have a really high perception.
Nope.
Yeah.
Back. No.
You feel like it maybe it's like 2 words for a name seems like a little bit off. It's like normally names are 1 word, not 2. You're not too sure, but
Maybe-
it just seems a little bit off. Maybe
I'll
just
kind of
dog.
look at Bach first, and I'll be like, "Yeah, Dog Hater. Maybe that's just a little bit too much. Maybe you can just call me like Dog or something."
I'm gonna walk up and slap Bach on the back of the head. Back. Shut up. Stop fucking with it. Yeah, I
What
mean,
he does is sticks out his long ass tongue. He's like, what?
Which one?
they're obviously.
The thing is, the tendril doesn't have a tongue. He actually
It
has a
can
tongue.
if you want.
He's not going to. I feel like that's weirder. I like the idea
That's
that the
weirder.
tendrils just. I feel like the tendrils just teeth. Oh, they have
Yeah.
just teeth that just rose into it.
I hate that.
How
They
far
honestly-
down does
we need
the
to
teeth
bring him to
go?
a doctor.
It's like I think that it goes. Oh, like you know where it connects to like his actual body. Like basically all the way down.
All the way.
Okay, I'm gonna
If he tries, they can't like circle, but they can move a little bit.
like wiggle.
Like
Yeah.
wiggle.
Okay, I'm
He's
gonna.
just like fine. Dog.
I'm gonna put both hands on Hafera's shoulders and be like, okay, your name is Hafera. You're traveling with us. You've had a concussion. Something threw you against the wall. You hit your head real
Something.
bad, and it got it got bad. You lost your memory, I think. Hopefully it'll come back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much else.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick with us. Don't get lost. Got it?
Okay.
All right.
We need to get with
We're
them.
good.
Yeah.
Just starts holding onto Drake's hand.
Oh yeah, here, come here. Let me up here. Here.
Alright.
It's my responsibility because I also did cause your head trauma.
Wait, you caused my head injury?
No, you. I know. I helped you after your head injury. No, I said I helped you after your head injury. You must be stuck hearing things a little bit wrong.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
lying.
Ears are ringing a little.
All you hear from Buck is just, he's lying. He caused it.
But wait,
Grabs Buck's mouth shut.
Make
Shush.
an athletics check.
Got it.
Actually,
good at
no,
athletics.
let him grab my mouth.
I know, but
Let
an
it
athletics
happen.
check is for how hard he grabs it.
Oh, you're right.
It's not exactly like he understands. Oh, no.
20s.
He's
Grabbing.
huge!
You get not only like grabbed, but he squeezes like you feel your own fangs dig into your own muzzle, causing 4 points of piercing damage against yourself.
All you hear is,
Too
Dragon, what the fuck? You didn't have to grip it that hard.
I didn't.
Gotta be gentle.
I mean, I'm just trying to get
Just a
shit
nat
out.
No,
20
it's
on the
fine,
closing
fine.
of muzzle.
The
one time we get a nat 20.
First, that's why I get a nat 20.
His teeth are still like it's like whenever you did that, it's like he wasn't even talking with that mouth. He was talking with the tendril at that point.
Still,
You
just
you see a little bit of blood begin to like drip from the muzzle where the teeth kind of got pierced into their own lip.
Good.
oh, that's not good. Are you okay?
They're fine. They're hard.
Drake, have
They're
you
hard,
ever
yeah.
handled
Better.
like a child as Drake? You know, have you ever even handled a child? I'm very, very curious if you know how to handle smaller objects than
I was
yourself.
gonna say, are you going to let go or?
Like,
No.
I just grabbed you. I didn't mean to grab you that hard. Is this gonna be grabbing? Shh.
All he does is like he licks the blood from like where it's coming out. It's like, and then like rubs like his muzzle. It's just like kind of hurt just a little bit. Didn't have to do it that hard.
What intended?
Loads
Also,
of
you realize I have
malicious
2 mouths. That's not going to shut me up.
Well,
I do find your anatomy really interesting. I mean, I wasn't expecting a creature to have so many different orifices.
Orifices.
Tell me
and
about
legs,
it.
And
Or
arms.
Yeah, you kind of got a lot going on for you, don't you?
Yeah, I also got a tail.
Ah.
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 Trust me, I gave up on even trying.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm having fun with the dog hater. I can't help that it's interesting to me.
there's just these people talking over here as
You
we're
mean
having this
interesting?
conversation.
They're checking us in. They're fine.
Alright, but yeah,
Look
no,
at her.
Buck is gonna like walk up and like whisper, just like, good.
Dog hater. To be honest, I don't remember why if there was named Dog Hater. Oh no.
Yeah, what?
I don't like how that perception was low.
I don't like how that perception was low. Alright. Well, we gotta get checked in. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be on this place as the least amount of time possible.
Do we gotta do perceptions?
Just being here.
Nope,
You're
but
not saying anything.
they all seem they seem too distracted to notice the subtle word play.
So
The
we're
wolves
fine.
turn to you and say, "It looks like we've checked everyone in for now. We gotta register the ship with the galactic trade. I know the ship's gonna show up to someone, but I asked him to delay it a day while we figure everything out." You kind of see him. He
Wait.
seems to be like they seem to be missing like one of their stun guns, and you just see kind of like the guy over here just kind of grinning and say, yes, I can schedule the check for tomorrow. Today's such a busy day. We can always check the ship ownership tomorrow. Pleasure doing, welcome to the planet. And you just see one of the, wolves kind of grumble a little bit as they seem to have lost their stun gun.
You'll be fine. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Do you? Can we get like a map of the local area?
See the tour guide down there. I'll make sure. We'll make sure to check in your. We'll make sure to check in your ship tomorrow. I have this nice stun gun that I have to check for regulation.
All right.
The wolves apparently seem to have bribed this guy to not check the owner of the ship for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like fashion myself like a little track, like a homing beacon, like a little tracker device.
Let's say, yeah, give me a computer's check just to see how well it works.
All right. Let's
Nah,
slam it around.
Yep, you have made a perfectly good, well, like, especially like with knowing that like you want to keep track of your ship, you would have attached it to it before you even got out of the ship. You would have made sure to attach it to your little pad thing.
Okay, yeah. I shoved it on like, yeah, like the inside.
And you hit
yeah.
it like perfectly. If you pull up your data pad, you'd have like a perfect like GPS tracking in X, Y, Z, and Z coordinates.
And Z. Like, alright. Yeah, we don't want to get lost.
The fourth dimension is the Z dimension.
The Z dimension.
Z dimension. It's X, Y, Z, and Z.
Damn those Aussies! Alright. Well, you guys ready? You guys ready to see the city?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the city out there.
Your perception rolls concern me, they're not.
That was for the wolves to notice something, but they're too busy to notice. It'd be nothing that you guys would possibly notice. It was something that the guys said that they didn't notice.
It's fine.
I'm sure it won't immediately come up.
Sure won't instantly be a problem.
You see what looks to be,
Yep, gotta go back for Harry's still holding my hand.
You leave him alone for 5 seconds. It's just like, yeah.
Starts panicking.
Bog, get over here.
Now.
You're coming too.
Sorry.
Alright, is this like a secondary... Are there like signs anywhere?
Yes, actually. Give me a perception check. Just perception check.
See the sign?
More so to
Alright.
see the finer details. So it looks like, yeah, the signs seem to be pretty. Just 3. They seem to be in a lot of languages that you don't understand. It seems like each one seems to be like all the posters that seem to have the exact same image, but all of them seem to have different writing. You can't seem to find your own language in it.
Oh no, man, I know a lot of different languages.
That's how bad it is. There's so many languages in the universe, you just don't see one you know right now. It does seem to show a guy in like a really nice suit, and it is not Lupin at all.
Is interesting, but yeah, there's a lot of cross race planets, so you know it's fine.
You see,
yeah.
you see standing before you. You see what looks to be some sort of like robotic dragon-looking thing, like a robotic cyborg-looking anthro dragon thing over here. They seem to be using like their little scanner as well as like their claws to tippy tap away at the screens in front of them. You see 2 almost canine-looking guards that seem to be to the left and right, and they seem to be holding up their guns. One seems to be a little bit more relaxed than the other. The others seem to be a little bit more on higher alert. But either way, they seem to be just tapping away at their computer, waiting for you all.
I'm gonna lean over Drake and be like, do you know what that is? I don't know, dragon tracks, and they're close. Kind of looks like you.
Kind of looks like me.
Kinda.
I mean, one, I'm living in Batman's machine. In big.
Yeah, but I mean, it's styled after you, so like they must be like fans or something. Maybe I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where is Ash? I don't see.
Oh, I'm right here.
Oh, you're under.
Farrah walked right on top of me.
Farrah, stop stepping on it.
They just bump into you. They're just walking a little bit too far forward and just bump into him.
Farrah, stay close to me.
GR decides to jump on Farrah.
The little squirrel fox just seems to be like wrap around Farrah. It's almost like a neck warmer, but Farrah's warmer than Chiog, so it's like almost like a reverse neck warmer.
I just start giving scritchies.
Oh,
He's
shit,
very happy.
I'm gonna turn out. What's going on with Farrah's son?
It's just floating.
Okay, thank God.
It seems to be normal.
God.
Well, you make a perception check on it.
All right.
Get above a 3. Get a
No.
5. You got a 5.
Listen, my intelligence is wild though.
You it seems to be like the outside rim of it seems to have gotten a bit redder since before the fight. You see, it seems like it has expanded slightly and gotten it seems to have gotten red a little bit.
Okay, I don't like that. Ooh, okay, one problem at a time. We deal with that after we've done this.
They seem to be typing
stay
away
off
as
this game,
as the
bitch.
wolves seem to be just continuing to talk to this girl, this robotic dragon looking thing. They seem to be talking to them because they have their own agency.
Yeah, my eyes are like constantly like flitting between Farrah and the
Farrah
like, the
like pats
concierge.
herself down for a second and then like pulls out like a little badge thing and just walks over and holds it out. It's a mercenary badge. It's a bounty hunter badge that she's had.
What the hell?
They see him begin to put some things into the system. It's like, oh yeah, so you must be here for work. They're kind of tapping away. Yes, many jobs opening up, mostly in security and, well, keeping the trouble away. But yes, I can go ahead. And you're looking for employment in the mercenary work. We have many things that need protecting here. Ever since the Expanse.
Yes, we're here for looks back at the group. Work, not pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see the dragon kind of laugh a little bit. Huh, mercenaries, pleasure and work, both same thing. I get joke. Continue to tap away.
Anyways, just
say,
send them to his data pad, and I point it to Ash.
You see him. You see the dragon thing like hold out their like claw, and you see like almost like a. You're not able to see it, but you can almost feel it as if like an electric like heat wave goes from their hand to your data pad.
It's the cyberpunk where it's the little USB port in the hand, pull out and plug in.
Hell yeah. Origin.
Said uploading new map to datapad.
Oh, sick. Yeah, we
Please
definitely
exit
need one of
through
these.
gift shop on your left.
A gift shop. Dope.
Hell yeah. What's on the right?
Gift shop.
Right, it says, please do not enter on the right. The right is for sleeping quarters for those pilots wishing to depart soon.
Gotcha.
So,
Please do not disturb
Not
the
yet.
pilots. It is very tiring work to pilot spaceships.
So when you say right, is it their right or our right?
alright, yeah.
The dragoness moves their left claw to the left and say, gift shop is through the left.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, you guys ready to buy some merch?
You make your way
Alright.
to the gift shop.
Shop.
Probably
Oh
get
hell
its
yeah!
own map.
Of course, we have so much merchandise to buy.
You
It's
see
a small world.
immediately in front of you guys, you see what looks to be the tiniest of like earth elementals. Just the tiniest of like earth element. Let me pause if I can't pop this out.
Little goober.
I still can. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't pop it out. There you go. You just have to zoom in real close. Let me make sure stream's
I'm
catching
always
up.
zoomed in close.
Yeah, and also you see him hold up a selection of dolls, and he holds up a kind of like an action figure looking thing to you, Drake, and he says, "Here, action figure from the latest TV show," and it seems to be an exact replica of you in action figure form.
Wow,
And
like
you begin to
every-
look at the other dolls, and all of them are shaped like you guys, as well as the wolves.
Is there a Chiark one?
There is a Chiok stuffed doll.
Okay, that's adorable.
Bach looks for his money and is just like, guys, I think we're broke.
Shrek's,
100%, yeah.
Shrek's pockets.
I have like $30 on me. And that's
Everyone
it.
seems to know, like anyone in the know. You see not just one, but like several, like lined up on the shelf, ready to be sold. Just dolls that all in your likenesses. Says we are
Send me
waiting.
one.
This is a season finale next week for the new show, hit show. Get the doll now. Pick your favorite. See who wins.
Walks over. Hey, look, it's me. Why am I a doll?
But Bach like actually pulls her back and like covers her mouth and is just like, don't say anything right now.
I'm sorry.
We got this. Yeah, I'm good. No, what's a selection?
It doesn't. It kind of, this little elemental doesn't really acknowledge the fact that you guys are exactly what he's selling, as he doesn't really have enough perception to understand the concept of people yet. It's just a little tiny golem dude.
He doesn't.
Bach
Where the
keeps Bach-
I'm just gonna.
Athera grabs she like pulls a little thing out and puts it around her neck, and you see this like red skull electronic face mask just appear on her head.
What
We
the
might want to
hell
keep
is
a bit
that?
of hollow skin. Do you guys not have those?
Oh?
No.
Where did you get that? Damn. Alright, girl. Dude, that's pretty dope though.
Would you like to?
Is there,
Dude.
is there a price tag on the
Yeah, it says only 70 credits per doll. Make him
70
here.
credits?
70 credits. This is extortion.
That's all my money.
Y'all should be a
That's
lot
more money than
richer
I've
at this
ever had.
point. It's just
Wait.
that y'all have no credits. Because you
We
didn't
got
get
no
proper
No
payment.
money.
I never got paid.
Never got paid. Okay, let's
Bach is going to look at both Ash and Drake. It's just like, we're not safe here.
Yeah, I don't think we're safe here.
Okay, there's a rental place at the top. We can go. We can rent a car, and then we can get out of here.
That's not how that works. We need to find a pilot. We need to find a pilot or be a pilot. We gotta
Enter
get out.
Han Solo. Just-
Aren't you
Hey.
a pilot?
We have a date time before they check and see that we literally stole that ship. We need to get out of here as fast as we can. They can
Oh.
stay here and deal with their own repercussions because they wanted to be home. But we gotta go.
Yeah.
Hey, Ash, check your data pad. It might have a spot on it for like where we can find different people.
The wolves do mention that the home planet does seem like they're spatial. Like they mention up to you, like as they come over to you, like none of this was here when we were here just a bit ago. I don't know what the hell happened, but whenever we left this planet, this thing wasn't here. Something has changed, or something has taken over.
Wait,
Best
how
thing we
much
can
was
do.
in here?
Say like,
Yeah.
I know where old headquarters were, where the K9 headquarters were. We always reported there as we were mercenaries for, well, the head of state. I can take you to the building, but I don't know what's changed here.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably go get some disguises. I've got about 200-ish credits on me, which I don't know if we'll be
Oh,
able
dang.
to do much with that, but it's something. I've got my disguise at
yeah,
least.
yeah.
We'll just have to figure out yours.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Perception.
Just all rolls 2s.
Rolls
no.
2 has a plus 10.
Okay. Bach and Ash, you see what looks to be two people who basically seem to be running the bar. They seem to be kind of pointing, and they seem to be kind of like fighting at each other in reference to you guys. You kind of hear vaguely, especially you, Bach, you kind of make out them saying, "See, I told you it was all pre-recorded. I thought it was supposed to be live." The other's like, "No, it's live. I don't know how they're here, but it's supposed to..." Like, no, it was pre-recorded, you idiot. I told you it was pre-recorded. All those things are pre-recorded, don't you know? Look, they're already here, which means the season's already over. Screw the friggin' season finale.
Guys, I think we're famous. I think we can just waltz
I
up.
don't fucking care. We have to get out of here any way we can. We are not safe.
No, I think it makes it better. I think it makes it better. If we're famous, we
Crystal,
just ask. We
listen,
can just ask famous.
They seem to be
Unsafe.
fine, like,
It's
how-
not good.
What? I thought both finalists... How are both finalists together? That means the whole competition was rigged. I thought there was supposed to be one winner, not two. Why aren't one of them dead? I told you, man, it's pre-recorded. Who knows what kind of things
are
they
they
do in
talking right
twisting.
here?
Yeah.
How far is gonna come up and just
We'll
go?
waltz up as well.
So, what are you guys talking about?
You guys says, you see the goblin, like the goblin kind of guy kind of grins that, "Ah, champions of the new show. I love the season finale. Great old mech work. You know, I wanted to be a mech driver when I was younger, you know? Then I got into working here and I've been serving drinks, but I like ya, here." And he kind of gives you, you see him pouring some drinks, said, "Here, hello in the house for the favorite delights of the newest shows." He gives you a free
Oh.
drink.
Thank you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
We did our recording a long time ago. It's been a while since I guess they don't remember. But yeah, don't you remember, Vera? We were in that show, and we did like a fight. We did like a fight to the death with a bunch of people. It was great. It was so much fun.
Oh
Just
yeah,
stare like-
it comes on every single night, every single third night, every single rotation of the moon. We see it at least once. Beautiful stream. Loved the work. I saw you to deal on that boat. Fantastic.
I know, right?
Huffer just gives the blankest look to them.
Yeah. So we're
Shiark just like squeaks in your ear. It's just like, Shiark just
Yeah.
squeaks like.
So the
yeah.
goblin kind of leans over to the counter and like, "Tell me, who won? Was it you guys or the wolves? I swear I put all my money on you guys. I know you beat the wolves, right? Y'all won the season finale, right?" He kind of like looks
go.
over.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna tell him like, yeah, I mean, technically the Wolves officially won, but I know they were cheating. They had some insider, there was some production shenanigans around there. I think they might have done a little bit of rigging. I think we did a little too well for their taste.
Well, that means if that means the wolves run, then he kind of gives you a sniff. That means I can bet on who wins the season finale, and that means I know I can win. Here, and he gives you like 50 credits as well as a drink, and say thanks for the information.
Thanks, you're kind. But hey, do you mind taking a couple fellows around town? We're new here. We'd like to see the local spots.
Hey, I'm sure the wolves will be fine. They've been living here longer than any of us have. I just flew in a
fair
month
enough.
ago.
I got you.
Whatever president is on took over the planet.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no, I know
sorry.
he's president. We're new here.
Who?
He's the
Farah's
president.
entire emotions just changed.
President Zon, big old guy, tuxedo guy, took over the Lupin planet. Now these new guys in charge, and now we have things like gift shops. Everyone here loves the new show. It's basically forced to be on all TVs whenever it's live. They really try to promote that stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, it's just business, you know.
Thanks
I'm
for the
gonna-
information. And Hafar
It's
just
like
starts walking away.
I'm gonna
Just
go.
going to like go to Bach and like squeak constantly, trying to tell Bach what he just heard.
I'm gonna telepathy talk to Ash.
Yeah.
I think, I'm pretty sure that by the way they're talking, that whoever ran that show may have also taken over this planet that we're just now on.
Yeah, no.
Because, yeah, we need to get out here now. I don't care if we need a pilot. As long as Bach can get us off the planet, we'll figure it out then, because we cannot stay here any longer.
Yeah,
Bach
Bach's
will
gonna.
go over to Turtle. You can
Yeah.
continue.
I'm gonna telepathy back like, yeah, no, dude, we're fucked. But like, we're famous among the locals here. We can get we can get a little bit of information. We can get something out of them. If they've taken over this place, they must have left some kind of trail for us to follow. So I think we do a little bit talking with the locals. We just avoid any authorities, and we'll be good. So I don't know how deep this stuff runs. How many people think of it as a TV show, and how many people are actually involved with the production? Yeah, and yeah, to the good old goblin, go finish my cup, slam it on the counter, and be like, "Thanks, you. I gotta go. You know, acting's tough work. I gotta find more stuff.
Pleasure to have you, Ash.
Thank you.
Wolves seem to be trying to mess with those scanners, trying to get a signal to figure out where. They seem to be trying to, as you see, they also have kind of their own scanners. They seem to be trying to figure out like where everything is supposed to be, as everything has changed so rapidly. They seem to be basically trying to do investigative checks of their own selves. Means 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3. They are slowly starting to realize, like, yeah, this is not good.
This is bad. Alright.
Yeah, no, Bach is gonna go over to Heferi, just like, what happened? Chiark tried to tell me, but I don't still understand him. With like, there were some words here and there I couldn't get. What is happening?
Hafar turns to you and a very kind of cold look approaches initially, and she just goes, "This planet's been taken over."
We need to get out of here.
Correct. Or do an assassination, your choice.
I think that one's a little too hard to do currently.
Fair enough.
Because we also don't know exactly who we're going after, unless you do, but I don't think we have the visual.
I have an idea, but I don't have a easy way to get to them, so.
Okay. Bach is going to go and go over to the wolves. It's just like, so we leave in? We should leave.
The guy just kind of says, best thing I think right now is we need to get with our actual, well, home base essentially, assuming whatever the hell happened, he hasn't taken it over. They couldn't have wiped out everyone here. It's only been a month. Surely the guy's still there.
Well, considering they said they got a new president, and I'm assuming it. Yeah, I wouldn't know. But regardless, they're taking over, so I feel like there's an issue regardless. If it's gotten this bad in a month time, I we can look, but there is no guarantee of success in this. And we could also get captured if worse.
You see, you can say, we can take you to at least, well, we can take you to at least the Lupin headquarters. That's the best thing we got.
Alright.
They,
Bach looks at Drake and Ash for like yay or nay.
I mean, this seems to be a strong place for him, so it's a good place to get information, eh?
Okay.
I say, these guys have to know something. Can't hurt to do a little exploring.
Now that Bach actually knows Hafera's name, Bach's gonna go over to Hafera, just like, Hafera, can you follow us?
Yeah.
there is the, if you want to find any kind of clothing, there is the HoloNet department down here. The HoloNet being the hot, centralized, hottest, newest fashion, being directly onto your, basically being directly onto your body, for maximum efficiency use.
I mean, Bach doesn't care to wear clothes. Bach likes being naked.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Bach is getting clothes.
No, Bach is not getting clothes.
Bach is getting a horse costume. Because they are so, like, they are so inconspicuous.
Fine.
Bach, you are not blending in, let's be honest.
Yeah.
How is Drake gonna
Me too.
blend in?
That's a good question. Well, I can take off my armor and no one knows what I look like without my armor.
You just look
Take off.
like you just look like fleshy underneath. It was secretly fleshy all along.
Armor.
That was a fleshy dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some
Don't
baggy
repeat that.
clothes. Honestly, Hafera is the only person who can, like, easily blend in out of all of us.
That's
Puts on
okay.
headband. Just
Literally.
Puts on glasses. Done.
Yeah, literally just puts on glasses. You can't see me.
Can't see me.
Avar just got up looking at all of you. Come on, can't be that expensive.
you
We're also broke as shit, so
Yeah.
it might be.
It might be expensive.
you see this whole like you see this like golem looking dude. It's kind of like an adult version of the thing that was at the front of the thing. And he seems to be trying to sell you various finer clothings as he brings up a data pad and hands it to you each. Each of you, he hands like one of these little data pads. You can tell it only does one thing, and that is to basically show you the catalog. And you just hear him say, in order for your clothes to be given, you just press the button there, or put in your information. I can take the credits. They go to one of the chairs and it beams it straight on you. Newest technology you've seen. It's the fastest, fashiest, it's kind of like bestest kind of clothes you've ever seen. He's not very good at his job yet.
Good. I'm not very good at buying. What are the prices looking on these?
You see some clear designer things like worth several thousand credits, like, and that's like what you see first when you open up the app. You just see like the most expensive things possible on like the front page. Just like really finer silks. It's like this silk is from Sildar 7. This was from Quazel 7 as well, and this is
Is
from
there a-
Olo 2.
Is there a like drop down where you can be like lowest to highest?
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, we need that.
there's cheap options here.
You look over you type in like a pad and like you're trying to look for like scroll bars and stuff. It seems to be simplified so almost anyone could use it. So like through enough interface, like you almost just kind of will the device almost to like sort it how you would like, and it seems to kind of like scan you as it needs to be able to understand your size. and you start seeing things like it's all like almost like brownish in color, like it's all like the unpopular colors, where it's like a brownish.
Oh, yeah.
There's like it's called it fashionably burgundy, but it's like on 90% sale.
We got neon orange. Let's go.
It seems to be just be all the colors. It says about, you see it in like the some of the lowest stuff you see is about like 150 credits for one outfit.
Bach just looks at it and kind of scoffs. And he's just like, I gotta buy 2 outfits, so fuck this.
You do see a child section for 50 credits.
Well, Chiark, I guess you're getting something.
Come on, child size.
Sees a bandana for like 5 credits.
Oh, it's all-
Hafara walks over to the like attendant. Do you have access to other accounts by chance versus what we just have on our person?
He kind of looks over to you and says, yes, there's the login feature if you would like to sign in with your account to pay through your card.
Okay. Hafara will start entering her information in.
I'm just
Bing, you managed to log in.
I feel like logging into your information is a bad idea.
Looks at everybody, just goes, "What?
What?
It's been the same since I was a kid."
Damn, alright.
You log
have an
in,
account?
your credit card information is still saved into the profile, along with some recent past. What are some recent past history purchases on your account? Out of game. What are some previous like,
There
past
are
purchases?
some like really nice like clothing. Like there's some really nice stuff on it. Due to her previous lifestyle, she had some like designer quality stuff, and she still splurges on like high mid-level stuff that she gets from like bounty hunting and stuff like that.
Damn, alright.
And she just kind of we'll just do a color shift on the normal and just puts that information in.
You see that, and as you like do that, you kind of remember what to do. You hold out the pad in front of you as like a beam from like the top that like looks like a webcam that's like on the front of it, seems to scan over your body, and you just feel like a shift as your colors on your clothing just changes instantly.
So they go from kind of the blues and cool colors to these very intricate red and black design clothes. Her hair suddenly gets much shorter, and kind of is more like a wolf cut kind of a thing. And you even notice a couple new scars seem to appear across like her face and arms that weren't there before. Sorry, the makeup feature it doesn't work great here.
Dang, fancy. Okay.
And she's got like a red cloak now, like a multi-parted red cloak, cloak cape kind of thing with like black knee-high leather boots and like kind of tight black leather pants into like this red and black kind of ombre like sheen shirt kind of thing with this red overcoat cloak. Well, I'm ready.
Yeah. As you just gonna like look at her hair and be like, dang, you can afford this place?
Oh, this is on the cheap end for me normally. I
Hey,
think
you
some of their
might-
designs are a bit kind of looks at the guy tacky.
Damn, in the own store. You might
You
have
just
to-
see the golem go,
just a couple outfits.
fantastic purchase. You look fabulous. Much, I'm just kind of like, much beauty among this one. I'm just kind of like, you just see his like little jaw is just kind of almost like a rock tumbler. Just as the rock seemed to like be moving underneath his jaw.
Yeah,
Farah was a rich bitch.
yeah, goddamn.
You are
With
the
the-
only one that can afford clothing here.
So it looks.
Yeah, the like high end stuff. Yeah.
No one else
Hey.
has any credits.
No. I'm just gonna go up and be like, hey, do you mind spotting us a couple for some outfits?
Just
We
kind
don't
of.
really have a count here.
In short, we're all broke bitches.
We're-
and we're the only one
Bro,
left.
bro,
You're all-
please.
you're all
Everyone
broke, we need you.
begins to off guard fare.
Pepper kind of looks between each of you all and just goes, just gives a light smile. Sure, we'll put it on credit and I'll have you all pay me back.
That
Alright.
is
How much do you spend on each person, Hafera?
Drake gets like 200 just because he's big. Ash gets like 100, like barely pushes the 150. Like it's not even like a full outfit.
Okay.
Bach gets like 100, and then Chiark gets like 300.
He's got the finest of the finest of pet
That's
clothes.
Yeah. Just like the bougiest, like very much so the pets jewelry section almost.
You see the wolves they seem to have their own account at least, as they're able to disguise enough of themselves. You see what looks to be what originally was blue and gray fur seems to be almost like a simmering silver, where it goes and you're just gonna see the color shift on their fur itself begin to change. They look basically they definitely do not. They look lupin in nature. You can definitely tell what race they are, but by all intents and purposes, they look completely different from the wolves that they were before.
I mean,
Nice.
so does
Yeah.
Safera. Safera has
Yeah.
literally new scars that showed up.
I mean, honestly, Bach would have been okay with just changing fur color because he is usually just naked. He actually hates clothes.
Design.
No, Bach has like a cowboy hat and a bandana and like a little brown vest, and that's about it.
You didn't get to pick your clothes, Bob. The person
I mean,
paying
Bach
gets to
doesn't
pick
care.
your clothes.
Bach's just happy that everyone agrees Chiark needed the most money
Most
to
money.
be looking great.
Drake is very much so in like a light gray duster kind of thing, kind of a long-reaching cloak that has slits for the wings, and then like very much so like a very plain looking like button up with a vest situation.
Drake with a button up.
This is all over his armor. He hasn't got on his armor.
Yeah.
All over his armor.
I was gonna say, it's like
Ash
Bach looks
very
at
much
his hat
so.
and just like
Yeah, go.
holds it. It's just like, this is interesting. He
What
just puts
what
it
is
back on.
what does Ash get?
So Ash has kind of like a powder blue situation going on with a fedora, and every time you tilt your head slightly, a little mustache, like a little handlebar mustache shows up, like projected, but like it's not always there. And then you have this like, if you've ever seen Dumb and Dumber, how they have the orange and blue wedding suits, it's that blue, like light blue wedding crashers, or
Oh god.
Dumb and Dumber kind of really bad looking silk kind of clothing that's like 2 sizes too big just to hide all of your crunchiness.
Yeah. Okay, I'm digging it.
It looks cheap and it feels cheap.
Hell yeah. Now here's the real question. Do I have the bow tie or do I have the frills?
I want to give you the frills.
Alright.
I think I found great images.
Yes.
Blinged out, yeah.
But that
Yeah.
thanks to future technology, people don't have to wait for clothing to actually be delivered to them, because the amount of annoyance that would cause is too great for the future to hold.
Amazon is out of business.
Every
Thank
single
God.
thing is instantly delivered. Instead of 1 day delivery, it's just 1 second delivery is their slogan.
Yeah, their systems are a little slow at the moment.
We're down to 1 second delivery. There's a processing speed, a little bit slow on processing speed.
Yeah, it looks like this one was a newer establishment, so they haven't gotten a couple of the software updates quite yet. Shall we? And then Hafara starts walking out.
You see a few things left. You see a spaceport office, probably a place to, have various office-related things like businesses and various things. You see a baggage check-in, as you see various people kind of lined up. This is a pretty crowded mall in general. Just don't have enough tokens. But you also see there's a currency exchange, a trading post for various armaments, a counter, a ticket counter, and the speeder rental, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of people were talking, like, whispering around you as you were going over to the HoloNet.
415? Alright, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Hopefully, gossip doesn't get around too much.
Most of it is just like the
Out here.
average person gossip, where they're like, "Oh look, what's that? Oh my god!" And like they just seem like gossiping about you guys, but like no one's approaching you guys because you kind of were in a blood sport. So like the common person clearly is not going to approach you.
I don't think anyone would approach Bach anyways, because his species just in general is like dangerous to go against or even meet even one is concerning because he looks more like the tyrant one than the normal ones. The tyrants can just be on their own and are a threat.
Yeah, but nobody's claiming the bar is
Normally
not
has a
concerning.
cowboy hat and bandana and like all of this shit, but like
A nice vest. Yes. Well, I think we go around town. Let's see. I don't think we.
Yeah, so
Maybe
that's kind of what Hafara's dress looks like.
Nice. It looks exactly like that. I feel. You're gonna have due to your past experiences with money,
With
you're able to afford it.
yeah, and then she's got like a little like cloak, like a reddish kind of sheer cloak over it that doesn't have any sleeves on it, so she still just has like just her arms floating off. And you notice the sun has actually shifted colors and is actually more of a red color than a yellow at this point.
All right.
And with that, yeah, you kind of you get everything sorted out. You get all that. There is the security office that's just kind of like chilling over there. They kind of noticed everyone talking about like gossiping and stuff, but they're just the mall cop. They see gossip all the time. They didn't think too much on it yet. I'm gonna give them a.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, they're the mall cop. They're not paying too much heed to whatever everyone's talking about.
As they shouldn't.
Hafara just starts to move outside.
You
Get
move
onto
out.
the street a little bit.
I can say the office building that the wolves were talking about is not too far away. So you do manage to, like, as they kind of lead you through the crowded streets with a whole new look about yourselves. Unless you want to visit anywhere else in the mall.
I mean, we're way too poor for the trading post. Probably for actually everything else too. And currency exchange shouldn't be an issue unless we're going off world. We can do that on the way out if we need to.
You make your way inside the building through a little side door. as those basically two main doors inside. Let me just quickly edit one thing real fast.
Oh, yeah, this is what I imagine the suit looks like, just with more frills.
It has the like,
Buffalo.
you know the like cowboy shirts that have the like tassels on them.
Yeah,
It just has
yeah.
random orange tassels all over it.
Tassels hanging off? Oh yeah. Like from like the elbows and like forearms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're getting swishy over here.
I know there's
Yeah.
not actually doors here, but let me just go ahead and... There we go. You make your way to the headquarters. You see various, on your way in, you see what looks to be a bunch of computers. Those little links things seem to be typing away at these computers as you enter in the main building. Oh, did I forget to put walls there? Hold on. Oops, forgot some walls. Wall.
Never walls.
And wall.
Wall.
Yes.
Wall. Oh my god. Yes.
There we go. There's some basic. This is some basic walls here. But you see, you manage to make your way through, and you see the wolves like taking like a lot larger strides, as they seem to be running almost just briskly jogging as much as they can, non-conspicuously, straight up to the main command hub.
Well, yeah. It should be fine, right? I just gotta pick my head in here.
See, it looks to be an empty office building. You see,
that should be fine.
they all walk in, except Drake. Drake seems to be harassing the small links people at the desks. He's trying to
Said
fit
BRB.
between the desks.
Yeah. He'll be back.
He said
Trying
BRB.
You're good. We'll
He's
go.
a-
Actually,
There
give me
you
a
go.
second when these
Oh, there we go.
I'll
Sees
see what
the dog,
happens.
gives it a little pet.
I
and
have been
keeps walking.
duplicated.
I'll see what happens when he gets back, because that's actually going to end the.
Okay. Yeah, my.
The dog. There was the cyber dog. There was the cyber tiger. The cyber tiger. I know I had a cyber tiger somewhere out here.
Cyber Tiger.
You also see. Go ahead and. I'll wait for Drake to get back.
Yeah, I'll use
This
my
guy
plugin
doesn't. This guy
sometime.
doesn't really need to be here. This little cyber tiger dude.
Doggo.
I'll use him later.
Wait, tiger.
Tiger will be later.
A tiger. Hmm.
Did you say did he say be all bad?
Pretty good.
Did he say be also Shuckles? That orange jumpsuit. Or
I know, it's-
jumpsuit. What is that orange suit?
It's an orange suit. It's better. It's got
10
tassels.
minutes already.
Also, I love how.
10 whole
Also,
minutes.
hi Zed. I appreciate you muting yourself, but hi Zed. I don't know when Zed got in
He's
here. I
beyond
just
the-
saw him because of the stream.
Zed's been in
It's okay.
here off and on, but he's been staying muted.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first time he joined, it was rude of me, but I did kind of say, leave.
I thought you might have been talking to like someone in the game. I thought you were talking to like an NPC in the game.
No, I said Zed, leave. I'm sorry. Like, I whispered it.
Oh. You have the
yeah.
X, Y, Z, and Z coordinates. Z is the official coordinate of the fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension, the Zediverse.
If you don't have a fourth dimensional coordinate in your space game, are you really in the future?
Are you really in the future if you don't have more than 3 dimensions? I don't know.
Have you?
I don't
I've
even-
seen enough videos on the fourth dimension to say that I don't know anything about the fourth dimension.
I don't know anything
Well,
either.
yeah, no one does really.
I have tried to like watch videos in the fourth dimension, and it is like one of the like, it is one of the like brain scratchiest things I've seen. Just trying to understand what the fourth dimension would look like to us.
See, that's what I love about science, because simultaneously it will be the like most confusing, like hard to understand thing, or on the flip side, you get something like dark matter, where I heard this explained to me by a scientist, and is literally, yeah, we think matter's supposed to be there, but it's not. So we're just like, okay, it's probably visible matter. And I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But that's literally what the
The
theory
answer they could ever come up with.
is. The only answer they
Yay,
got.
bring us back.
How's
Goes
it for you?
back.
So you guys, you left like the worst.
Alright, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
You all
Fine.
walk to the command building, and yeah, it just seems to be all open. Like all day, you see the cats working there. You see like what would be the Lupin commander of the station as they immediately report to them, each saying their name and like full title to this one like Papa Bear looking wolf over here, and you just hear him says hey, he looks to the wolves and is like, welcome to Zontopia, the newest planet hot off the trails of the hit series. And he kind of looks to you all and says, I haven't seen you guys in such a while. It's been such a pleasure to see new people coming to this planet. And you like see him having almost like a fake smile. And I need you to all roll perceptions.
Alright. So. Dang, Drake.
Bach, it's up to you.
Trying to find it.
There you go. A 19 on your perception roll, Bach. You are able to vaguely make out around all of the people's, like all the people here. They seem to be having what looks to be almost like a faintly shimmer around their necks. That it seems to be an invisible collar around all of their necks.
Oh, we're in this predicament. Yes, he sort of says that out loud.
Just
They're not
looks.
going to tell you what they want.
Yeah, just gives you a look of like, wait, what?
Eh.
So yeah,
You'll understand later.
Zontopia has been so peaceful in the past month. You must be new mercenaries here to have the job for the Great Zorn, as he's here to protect the planet, as we were unable to stop whatever threat happened, you know? And you must be mercenaries here to help stop the new threats arising in the planets. It's so great to have new mercenaries here. Please, let me,
Buck's gonna... I say, Buck's gonna go up to one of the wolves and it's just like... collars. And that's all he's gonna say.
You see him just give like a very low rumble growl, and they realize like just through the wording alone of like seeing the former president seem to be so just welcoming, yeah, they realize something is off.
We gotta leave. There is no other choice here. I'm sorry.
Yes, it says, what could I do for you new mercenaries? As they bring up the situation about the pilot. And they're like, yes, we reckon if you can afford one of the pilots, I'm sure we could afford someone to go with you. It's just, all of us are so preoccupied, managing whatever Zorn wants here. I'm sure you can find a pilot somewhere that's not under Zorn's rule, or employment, I should say. I wish you the best of luck trying to find it off this planet.
There's a problem.
And he says, in the meantime, be sure to stop by the mercenary stations. They're always hiring new people. They could really use the force, but Watch out, it's a bloody work there, and a lot of people can die in the mercenary field. A lot of people died in the mercenary field. So be careful on your way.
I see.
The wolves taking the hint will go back over here. And like, yeah. That is where we will end it.
Okay. That was good.
It's good.
Intriguing.
You
Okay,
now
we're
have
ending
Good
it
question.
correct. Just
you
wanna
now
make sure.
have several branching. Also, I'm finding out someone debate. Also, Scratches the Fox, thank you so much for joining today. I do appreciate that. We usually don't get too many people, so sorry if I wasn't the most active in talking with you, but I really appreciate you sticking around in chat. We also have a game on Tuesday about 10 p.m. Central. It's a super big blast, but I do appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna go right out to Golden Dynamite, and we're gonna head on out. But if you want to see more stuff, feel free to stick on by whenever we do our Tuesday games. It's just as fun, a little bit more chaotic, but this game is about just as chaotic as well. So I really do appreciate you stopping by, Scratch. Sorry if I can't respond to you as much. Being the DM and also the stream host is a little bit of a double-bladed sword. So thank you, and hope you have a nice day.
I try to
That's a lot.
reply to your chat as best as I can, but since I'm a player, I can't as much.
And that is
no
that
way I
is
can follow chat.